got a nigga but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Should be bad like in no time. Hit a C like it's go time. My bitches in the game like the old line. Hey, and when I come down, you get no shine. Scissors on the backseat like a little kid. Tub been gone for a little minute. Ain't back and forth, I just post a pic with a bankroll, pounds in the mix. I can't parking like pimp. Hey, serving coffee shop him. Hey, got you walking around still. Hey, I'll let cash on him. Then put a bag on the cracker, but you put a bag on him. Hey, for black on black violence. Hey, let's go smash on them. I just paid my rent late on the block near Kimbe. Chopper got a little shake, hit the jerk like Ben J. Money calling me today, I'ma pick up every time. Bro just brought a whole bottle, gon' distribute every line. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wi-Fi around the trap, this shit like a airline. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wi-Fi around the trap, this shit like an airline. She got a nigga but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Gotta get up and get up and get up and get it. You working that job or you stuck in the trenches. Cash to be made, so who out here tripping? My cellular phone got a damn chip in it. Where you gonna sign for 30 balls? Still in the trap with dirty clothes. You can be different, work my phones. You can be dead and work alone. Drop my top in the summer, no laces on these foam runners. Playing my numbers, wavy got them things in bundles. Bodies knowing the game in trouble. No rain, no thunder. Really felt played by my uncle. I was broken, knew my time was coming. Boys know how I'm bumming. See swangers on Toyota Tundras. Got lions and tigers among us. Hope the fame and chains don't take me under. Sometimes I wonder, all the acting tough, you just gon' die younger. Question everything, just how my mind functions. Twerking on my bed, let wavy slide under. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if all else fails, I'm back up in that jungle. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if all else fails, I'm right back in that jungle. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if all else fails, I'm right back in that jungle. Babe, get the bags, we packing sacks. I'm on and off like Mattress Mac. 20s, 50s, 100s, we after that. This ain't no battle rap. Asking for pictures and features. Thought you said my album whack. Can't be around leeches and preachers. Can't be who you yapping at. Let the window down, smell the aroma. Shiny in a big body, bending corners. How you gon' know who real and phony? Going extra, I really want it. Turning down my collar, had no idea. Mr. Popeye with that shit on, no diarrhea. Same ass she bought, she gon' sell it again. Before they laid on them, they was like, hell is this crib? Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if all them spells I'm back up in that jungle. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if all them spells I'm right back in that jungle. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if all them spells I'm right back in that jungle. Sometimes all them spells I'm right back in the jungle. In the jungle. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We waiting on Uncle JJ. Y'all know it's going down. Get your get everything you need to succeed. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Yeah, man. Get your water. Get your water. Get your blunt. You know, Uncle JJ never seems to turn us down when it comes to entertainment. Uncle JJ is gonna keep us entertained. So make sure you know what I'm saying. Like, share, and subscribe. It's about to go down. Let me see. I be that last live stream we did, gang. That last live stream we did, it was, I want to say like 7 hours or something like that. But we got to keep in mind when we on these live streams, we got to articulate ourselves in a way that's understandable to who you're talking to and the audience, and also not words that you know is just all the way out of control. So I'm gonna start when the panel get full like last live stream. I'm gonna let everybody know. I'm gonna let it be a disclaimer throughout the show. Creativity is key. This is a mind game. When you're going back and forth with somebody, this is information on information. You're getting blitzed. It's easy to say something like it's easy to say something disrespectful or triggering, you know what I'm saying, when in reality all you need to be doing is when in reality all you need to just be doing is getting your point across with less divisiveness, less ticky tack as possible. You know what I'm saying? We are on this YouTube platform, YouTube guidelines. We love YouTube guidelines. We love some YouTube guidelines. We love YouTube guidelines. But with that being said, when we articulating ourselves with the people, you know what I'm saying, we gotta use words that ain't a nigga kicked up to, but still get your point across. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna work on that creativity with our words. A lot of us be lost for words, so we'll start saying the H word, the R word, and all these crazy words. When in reality, that's not a you can get your point across using better words. Uncle JJ, you there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir. How we doing,
Pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Look like Uncle JJ got kicked off. Let me see. Let me tell him what to do. All right, Uncle JJ, you got to copy the link and put it in your browser. So I'm already seeing this platform don't do good with like Android phones. You got to copy the link and put it in your browser. That's what we're going to have to do with this. Oh, hold up. But yeah, so that's what we gotta all right, here we go. Uncle JJ, if it kick you out again, just copy the link and put it in your browser.
I'm on my phone because I couldn't get on from my computer.
Nah, you good.
So hopefully
yeah, you good. I'm saying if it kick you out one more time, copy the link and put it in your phone web browser.
Okay. Do I have to copy the link in the chat? Huh?
Say it again.
Do I have to have a wrench? Do I have a wrench in your chat to copy the link? And then
nah, I sent you the link. Nah, I sent you the link through the chat and through the messenger. Just copy that and put it in your web browser. You don't need a wrench. We talking about the link in the website.
Okay.
But you got the floor, Uncle JJ. Let's get popping.
Yeah, man. Peace and blessings, man. Welcome to the Powerful Bills. You know, my name is JJ7000, aka Mandika, the most feared debater on this planet. Sit your ass down. Cause I know you can't stand it. You know, my ops out here running down these goddamn YouTube streets, running a pork chop eating. So one day the guy called me the other night, man. I guess he tired of me, giving the part of real information. So he want to step up. He's stepping up finally. He's put on his goddamn members only coat, his gaiters. Goddamn, he slicked his hair back with a toothpick. Sugar Daddy coming to save the problem. Hey, I like that, Mr. Other. I like that because now you stepping up for it instead of putting her out there. Hey, you need O'Brien holding her up in front of the bush. Now it's time for you to get in front of the bush, nigga. You hear me? Run around here talking. Look. Run around here talking about Jesus Christ is a serpent in the garden. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be, like a real hardcore Hebrew Israelite for like 10 years, man. Then I finally woke up to the light, like, man, these guys, man. I don't want to be associated with a whole bunch of dudes, women that's bringing out the wrong information. I've been battling on the inside with these guys. Now, you ain't getting no slave, no kingdom, nigga. Where it say that? Huh? Where it say King David gonna come back and be the end-time Messiah, Judah Nazareth? Huh? Tazark, you're lying. Ain't this 12 tribes chart don't match up. See, my foot was always on their neck. And now the Pasha guy and Sarnetta run around talking about Jesus Christ is the serpent in the garden. So Sarnetta has set up to do a debate death match on JJ7K TV, man. I was shocked when he agreed to this. I don't know if he'd been drinking that night or, he hanging out with Cardi B and she done put something in his drink. But god dang me, hey, you in some trouble. You hear me? You was some goddamn trouble. Hey, I got 20 bullet points that you're gonna have to deal with in this. So let me get a little bit of the meat and potatoes out there so you know what you're dealing with when you get in the ring with a juggernaut like the People's Champ. You hear me? You wanna say something, Super Wave, before I get into some of my information, man? Shit, go ahead.
Nah, Uncle JJ, you got it going on. Uncle Shaka, I don't know if peace to you, Uncle Shaka. How you doing? I don't know if Uncle JJ wants you on. JJ, that's up to Uncle JJ.
Yeah, as long as yeah. Because we're gonna review the video too for a little bit. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. This is an open panel. This ain't no debate yet.
Man, hey JJ, I ain't nobody but Shock, man. I'm the Black King, Don King. That's okay. He gonna run, nigga. I wanted to know here from the horse's mouth. I'm tired of listening to all this tutelage from everybody talking from the back. Now I found that coach out there somewhere, and you ain't bringing other people on. Shit, Wavy did some shit the other day. That shit was 7 goddamn hours, and I really stayed there and watched the whole goddamn thing. I wanted to bring Bequash back on. Bequash gonna get killed. They gonna murder him.
God damn, that signal bad for my Amazon, Amazon. Vote so you got me. That signal is bad for my Android game. Gotta get the Android restream. We gotta turn up for Android gang restream. I need y'all to invest into Android software because a lot of people don't have iPhones. So restream, y'all have to invest in the Android software to keep the discourse going. YouTube guidelines, we love YouTube guidelines. YouTube guidelines, we love YouTube guidelines. So Uncle JJ says that Sanetta has agreed to debate at the Lions Den Death Match. So you're gonna get Sanetta and Uncle Mandinka Molly face to face.
Yeah. I was proud of him, man. I was proud of Sanetta when he called me and said he ready. He said, I'm ready. He said, I'm ready, man. I said, man, you sure? You really want this smoke? I said, my wife. I said, hey, now that's an honorable man. See, now you ain't need no Brown no more. You ain't putting her in front of these goddamn bullets. You hear me? That's selfish of you to do this. But we all know it's your goddamn idea. You the puppet master. I done figured it out. Ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get you up here talking. For those who know who just came in, Uncle Sinetta is out here running around talking about Jesus Christ is a serpent in the garden. Now you don't even have to be a Bible believer or a Bible pusher to even know that this is a dang on lie. Come on, we all have been in the first book of the Bible. Hey, going up in your grandma's house, going to Sunday school, passing you the little peppermint, boy, sit down somewhere. You know that dang well. That Sunday teacher didn't teach nothing about no Jesus Christ swerving around on his belly, deceiving man and woman. Christ is a creator. I'm going to get into some of the meat and potatoes you're going to deal with now. You're in some trouble. Christ is the creator. The serpent is a created being. Ooh, woo. Scripture. For watch this super boy. For by him all things were created. They talk about Christ in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones, dominions, rulers, or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. That's in Colossians 1:16, Sinetta. I don't know what you even got yourself into. Now look at this. Oh, look, all things were made through him, and without him, nothing was made that was made. Anything. So that's in John 1:3. So we're gonna get into the scholarly insight of what we just read, and then I'm gonna show you why it's blasphemy for you to be saying the serpent.
All right, so I gotta let me call Uncle JJ and tell him. Let me call Uncle JJ. Uncle Shaka, you know you the OG over here.
Man, don't be talking to motherfucking Android, nigga. Ain't nobody got no time for them iPhones.
Hey, Uncle JJ, copy the link and put it in your web browser.
I want to hear what JJ got to say.
Say it again.
And I'm on it.
Try it one more time, and if it don't work, I got you. Copy the link, put it in your web browser on your phone. You got the internet, your internet. Copy the link. Internet, bro.
Who else you got coming? Where everybody at?
Where you watch porn at?
Who said that?
Your internet browser. Where you watch porn, Uncle JJ?
You know where to find it, nigga.
Come on, Uncle JJ. All right. Gotta copy the link, put it in your internet browser where you watch porn at. But yeah, man, it is going down. Uncle JJ, I just text Uncle Sarnetta, told him come pop in. You know what I'm saying? And Uncle JJ will they say they having a debate on Lions Den death match. I know Silky D is so hot right now. I just know Silky D is just so hot right now. Silky D, like, nigga, you took my death match idea. Hey, Silk, Sarnetta versus JJ, Lions Den death match. They already I think JJ took that. Silk. I'm sorry, Silk. I think JJ took that from you, gang. I think he just took that from you. You know what I'm saying? So you got Sarnetta versus JJ, Lions Den death match. All right, Uncle JJ, it's not gonna kick you out no more.
Yeah. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man. Where was I at, man? See, the problem in the community is that we got a whole bunch of people running around giving out misinformation.
Uncle JJ.
Yeah.
You say God gave us this good plant and some good water, and he gave you these hard-headed ass Israelites.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Tell them. You know, and getting hard-headed Israelites. You know what I'm saying? See Yahweh a little fella, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know. See, El was the top deity back in the earlier days. You see Abraham making trees to El. They named themselves Bethel and Samuel. You ain't seen no Bethel Yahweh. When Christ died, they had him on the cross, y'all. El Shabbatia. He calls him El. He ain't no Yahweh. Where Yahweh at, man? So you know. So Yahweh went to the council with the rest of these guys, right? We're gonna get back on this in a second. He went to the council with the rest of these guys, right? The big guy El portioned out stuff. You know, all right, Sheshemites, you get the Moabites, Kakiku, you get the Edomites, you know, and you know, Yahweh, he ain't paid. He in the back of the what I get to get, Papa? You know, El told him, you get to get these hard-headed Israelites. That's what you get to get the Judeans and the Judaizers and the Paz and all of them. You could have got some, but you can't shut up. That's what you get to get. All right, let's get back to it. All right, let's get back to it. So see, Sarnetta, you're gonna have a problem in this debate. I'm telling you, brother, you're gonna have a problem, bro. You see me in action. I don't even know why you accepted this debate. Cause see, the scholarly insight on Colossians 1 and 6. It says, biblical scholars universally understand this.
Damn. God damn. Never. Uncle JJ was going in. God damn. For all of y'all saying that we don't need to be self-medicating, I'm doing it right now. But what you got for me? These hard-headed Israelites. I got some hard-headed Israelites. What you got for me, God? Yahweh asking his daddy, what you got for me? Got some hard-headed Israelites. All right, so we're waiting on Uncle JJ to come back in. Man, look like the ether is really going at the game.
You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, hey, that's the soccer on the panel?
Nah, he got kicked off when you got kicked out.
Oh, we both fell out. But that was Tashaka, wasn't it?
Say it again.
Was that brother Tashaka?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was him. All right, bro. Peace, family. Chicago's very finest. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Chicago Bulls. Who else we got? You know, but let's get back to the information, man. We got to get into the scholarly insight, right? So now listen, biblical scholars universally understand that Christ as a pre-existent word, the Son of God, to be an agent of creation. See, So this is the problem. The serpent identified as Satan as is part of the created order, a fallen angel. Is this fundamental difference in being creator versus created? Do you understand what's going on here? The 7,000 people teach. See, it makes their identification impossible. See? And Leon Moore states in his commentary on John, the Word was the creative engine, and the universe exists because He brought it into being. Now, why would the Creator come in? If He's part of the creation, the Creator, if He's part of being like the Godhead of creation, why would He go into the garden to mislead two things that was created by that force? And for what? That doesn't even make sense. And then come back later, and then He'll come back later, y'all, to redeem mankind. See, so what you're confused about is when Christ is compared to a serpent when they was in the wilderness, and see, they're being disobedient. So, hey, Yahweh sent some goddamn snakes down and bit them in the ass. They said, shit, goddamn, man, hey, Moses, man, hey, we sorry, man, tell Yahweh to chill. No problem. Just give them a paraphrase. Go talk to them. So what they do? You know, Moses went and had a holler at Yahweh. You know, remember, everybody got their portion. Yahweh got the hard-headed Israelites. If you've been following what you're supposed to do, you wouldn't got bitten in the first place. You see? So he said, make what do you call it? Make this kind of industry, right? The staff, and you know, y'all know when you go to the hospital and you'll see just two snakes rolling around, the thing, it stands for healing. So they made it like with the representation of snakes on it. So then he said, hey, hold it up in there. And whoever look up should be healed. So then later on in the Bible, they use that as a metaphor. You will look up to Christ. You will be healed from your sins. You will be healed from your pain. You see what I'm saying? That's all it meant, Sarnetta. That's it. But you gonna tell me you think that's the same snake that he got on the pole in the garden? The one that was the creator, that was part of this creative force. So mess things up on purpose. So as Leon Moore states in his commentary by John, the Word was a creative agent, and the universe exists because He brought it into being. Now, see, Christ is the incarnate. The serpent utters blasphemy, which is, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have been seeing His glory as the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. That's in John 1:14. You have to deal with that. You have to deal with that since you didn't got brave and talking about you gonna jump in the ring with me. I was shocked. What the hell is this? One of them joke calls, prank calls? Is this for real? Okay. So look at this. So in John 1:14, He opened His mouth to utter blasphemies against God, blaspheming His name and His dwelling, and that is those who dwell in heaven. Revelation 13:6, referring to the beast, empowered by the dragon. Now here's the scholarly insight on this. Christ is the perfect revelation of God's character and truth. What the perfect revelation of God's character and truth. What? So you mean to tell me if that's a representation of God's character and truth, so when that boy gets his character to deceive Adam and Eve, I mean, you can get this stuff, bro. You're going to get beat up. I'm going to tell y'all, he ain't going to show up. If y'all should do a poll and do a bet and see and put money on it, and you probably should take the side and he ain't going to show up. You hear me? Okay, let's keep going. So the scholarly insight, Christ is the perfect revelation of God's character and truth. The serpent and his agents actively blasphemes and slanders God. That's an F.F. Bruce, emphasized incarnation of God's ultimate self-disclosure, making Christ and his making Christ one of those being the distorts or speak against God. But let's get into something else, man. We're gonna watch that video for a minute, man. But I want to give y'all some more. But I don't want to give up everything.
I want Uncle JJ. I want you to try to come in one or two more times. The people say they want to see your face.
Okay. Well, let me just read something real quick. Let me get a little bit more. and then I thought, all right, all right. So, okay, so look at it. I'm gonna read this. The serpent of Revelation, the ancient adversary unmatched. He's the ancient adversary. This serpent. There's nowhere in the. I mean, come on, that adversary. The book of Revelation, the identity of the serpent. First introduces Garden of Eden. First introduces in the Garden of Eden. It's unequivocally revealed. This is no longer ambiguity. The ancient people is still unmasked as the ultimate adversary in Revelation 12:9. But yeah, okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out and then and then come back in. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna work way to the booty squirt, all right? Come on, Uncle JJ. All right, gonna get Uncle JJ in the building. People say they want to see his face. The people say they want to see Uncle JJ face. Got to get him back. Got to get him back up in here. But yeah, how y'all take this? Do y'all think the snake in the garden was Jesus? I asked Dwayne. I might need to call Dwayne. I asked Dwayne. So when the snake said, when you eat from that tree, you would not die like he said, but you would become like him. When I asked Dwayne, so you saying the snake was right? Dwayne said, yeah. So Dwayne might think Jesus was the snake in the garden with Sinetta and the paw. You know what I'm saying? Uncle JJ, he's coming to clean all that up. He's tired of hearing the nonsense. He's coming to clean all that up. I'll come clean all this up. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. I told Uncle Sinetta he gotta pop in too. So he gonna tap in. We ain't gonna let it get too far. Yo, Wavy, what we doing later? I want to reply to that Cedric BS talk and Uncle BS on African science. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Uncle Hurt. I caught the replay, and I think them boys, they made Uncle look a little shaky. All right, Uncle JJ, let's get it.
Hold on. What I missed? Uncle got beat up by some young cats, huh? See?
The bomb squad,
Yeah.
pretty nice.
See, I'm gonna be the last one they're gonna have to get through before they get rid of all the old dogs. You hear me, young fellas? Bomb squad, whatever you do, wherever humble. Hey, you ain't met the likes of a JJ. This is why they had to get rid of me, so you guys can come up and come. I already stumped you out the first time you come on the set with this nonsense. Let's keep going, man. Now the Old Testament lays the groundwork for this, y'all. Prophecy and preparation. This is all about prophecy and preparation, right? So son, you're gonna have a problem with this. I don't even know why you signed up for this, but I think you must have been drunk or something. I don't know, bro. I was shocked. I was like, damn, for real? But anyway, the Old Testament, prophecy and preparation. The Old Testament lays the groundwork, painting a picture for humanity's need for a redeemer of God's consistent promise to provide one. So I'm gonna take you all the way from Genesis all the way down to Revelations of this plan, man. You know, so I'm gonna give you this. Listen, you got to. This is what I'm gonna give you. And then if you can't even deal with that, man, I ain't know you should even showing up to debate. If you don't show up, I know you because you've seen this, right? So the proto-evangelium. Okay, that's how you say that. If you want to look it up, it's protoevangelium. And the Genesis, right? The serpent appears as a deceiver, introducing sin and death into creation. It curses include being put in enmity with the woman and her offspring. So then you get to the Redeemer. See, See, the Redeemer's Sarnetta. Immediately after the fall, God pronounces the proto-evangelium, the first gospel in Genesis 3:15. See, Sarnetta, I will put enmity between you and the woman and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head and you will strike his heel. See, Sarnetta, I don't know what you're doing here, man. Now, this is the first promise of the Redeemer. Look at this, born of a woman who will decisively defeat the serpent. You see, you catching on? That's Satan. This Redeemer is clearly distinct from a good and opposed to the serpent. Okay, then later, you got the promise, right? The promise to Abraham in Genesis 12:3 and Genesis 22:18. It states that all people on earth will be blessed through you, all people on earth. Not just, we just the Hebrew Israelites, man. Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Sabbath, and crime yourself. That's all they know how to speak. For 11 years I was with these cats. That's how we can't even do a whole paragraph together. Yeah, this is just a vibe. Okay, well, Khan. You know, they throw a Khan in there. And then what's the other one they use? Yandabar. You know, they can't put a whole that day. Man, come on, man, cut it. You might well go just take time to, do something else, man. How you gonna be up here speaking this broken Hebrew? What they call that Hebrew fake language, man? Laquan or Desh, whatever they call it. So the promise. See, I'm taking you through the stage, Sarnetta. I mean, this snake. I don't know how this could be Jesus, the snake you talking about. I mean, you made it up. What you should do is be honest. Yeah, what you should do is be honest and say you're teaching after some kind of Gnostic teaching. Then what you could do, like, yeah, hey, y'all, this is what I'm dealing with over here, the Gnostic book, the secret book of John. But you trying to act like you getting this message out of the Bible when it clearly states an order was going on. I mean, what the hell are you doing, bro? I mean, this is embarrassing. You got to stop this. After this, don't come on Sarnetta TV again talking about Jesus is a serpent in the garden. And then the crazy part, I ain't even over there. And all you guys over there that's supposed to call yourself Israelites and Apostle and Chazariach and all the ones up there, why ain't y'all addressing this? Why ain't y'all addressing Sarnetta on this? Y'all scared that you're going to get kicked off? Man, come on, bro. If it's about the truth, it shouldn't matter. You get kicked off. I mean, how many times I got kicked off of there? It ain't like, what the end of the world? Come on, man. It's about the truth. So we go to Abraham. It states that all people on earth will be blessed through you, hinting a universal Redeemer coming from his lineage, ladies and gentlemen. So then we're going to move to Exodus. Exodus through Deuteronomy, the law and the covenants. The serpent indirectly, right? The law reveals the death of sin and humanity, inability to perfectly obey God, underscoring the spiritual poison introduced by the serpent. So Jesus did that. Jesus did this. It makes no sense. The bronze serpent incident, what I talked about earlier, is in Numbers 21:4-9. This is a paradox. A serpent is used by God as a means of healing, like I said, from the curse of serpents. From the curse of serpents biting them in the ass. See, this foreshadows a seemingly contradictory method of salvation. Jesus becoming sin, yet bringing healing. It don't make no sense. Jesus becoming sin, yet bringing healing. It makes no sense. I mean, this is embarrassing. I don't know what you're doing. You're looking bad. Now, I'm gonna protect my woman. I'm gonna debate you finally on this. That's right, son. You're gonna do that for me? That's right, girl. I'm gonna do that for you. I'm fighting. Don't nobody disrespect my queen. I ain't never used that. Shut up. No, I told him, shut up. Tired of this, man. Look at it. So see, you have the Redeemer. See, foreshadow the sacrificial system central to the law points to a perfect sacrifice. So how is Jesus the serpent? And he was cursed to be slivering on his goddamn belly. Huh? He gonna get beat up. I promise you, y'all, he ain't gonna show up for this debate. He just ran his mouth like they always do. They come sign up for debates and they make up every excuse in the world not to show up. You hear me? Let's keep going. So the sacrificial system, central law, points to a perfect sacrifice to atone for sin. Right? Something the animal sacrifices could only temporarily cover Judaizers. The Passover lamb is a powerful foreshadow of the ultimate Redeemer, ladies and gentlemen. You think this is the serpent that was in the garden? I mean, come on, man. What are we doing, man? And y'all sitting up there letting Sharnetta get away with this. This is why they had to get rid of me, man. I'm the only one that would challenge. If it ain't right, it ain't right. I ain't up here to kiss no ass. I ain't up here to drink Kool-Aid and read comic books with you. I'm here to, hey, this is supposed to be a debate league. Let's get it in. All this friend holding hands. I mean, that's all y'all do over there, like a big Wendy Williams council. Ellen DeGeneres and Whoopi Goldberg, The View. You know, Silk up there with his hair pressed down and got his curl flipped up in the back and he put the rollers in. That's what you do, Silk. He running from a debate too. I'm gonna get on him. I'm gonna get on. Bar. Hold on. Let me just tell y'all something real quick, man, because my time is limited. But anytime these pseudos are just making stuff up, this is why I jump out there. There's nowhere in history telling us that the Berbers, some Libyan folks, started the ancient Kemetic dynasties. Your king's list started at 208 BCE. Mauritania is one of your biggest civilizations. That came late, 7th century, sir, something like that. Your king's list starts how they started, and then the king's got a king's list got 3,000 years. See, I told you, Brian, you don't want to smoke either. Now they try to make up an excuse to get out of this team debate. The team lions they're supposed to be going against team infomonglers or whoremongers, whatever they call themselves. You know, Silk joined he joined team infomonglers and gave up his own identity, which I try to him do. But that's for another time, another place. All right, now, the Passover lamb is a powerful foreshadowing of the ultimate Redeemer. That's in Deuteronomy 18, 15, and 18. So now, how you gonna deal with that? Huh? They promised a prophet like Moses to whom the people must listen. Let me go to Joshua through Esther, the historical books. The serpent, indirectly, these books show the ongoing struggle with Israel with sin. The serpent represents sin, you idiot. And external enemies. This is the serpent still moving around in Joshua through Esther, all of which can be seen as a manifestation of the serpent continued influence in a fallen state, in a fallen world. Are you taking notes, Frankie? You gonna get beat up, man. I'm sorry. Ain't no rigged judge gonna be able to save you. Ain't no calling somebody to get a lifeline. You calling Jabari, they can't help you with this. You was in trouble. Let's keep going on. You better hope. As a matter of fact, you can bring the par with you. But y'all, I can be a death match. You might need to take. Look. You go fight. I'll go fight. The par go, then I go, then you go. However you want to do it. Y'all can alternate for all I care, because I'm gonna beat you up. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. So the serpent is still in Joshua through Esther, right? It's the historical books. Now, the Redeemer, and I just told you he entered with the sin and adultery, the external enemies, all can be a manifestation of the serpent continued influence in the fallen world. Now, here's the Redeemer that's anticipated in the books of Joshua and Esther. He said, God's faithfulness to his covenants, promises, despite Israel's failures, reinforces the need for a Redeemer. It ain't this serpent spirit who can ultimately deliver judges, introduce deliverers, hinting of a greater deliver to come. Now we're gonna go on to Job, y'all, and Job through the Song of Solomon. This is the wisdom literature, right? Now the serpent, here go your serpent, Frankie. Indirectly, Job grapples with suffering and accusations of Satan. Remember that, y'all? The adversary, highlighting the existence of a malevolent spiritual force, of a malevolent spiritual force. On the people's channel. Y'all can relate to me. I can't say them 8-syllable words like divine prospect. And Jabari, fact of the matter is, no, I ain't doing that. I'm relating to my people. We Ebonics sometimes. Y'all know how we do it. That dang tomatoes, all the same. Let's keep going, man. Look at that. A malevolent spiritual force. Malevolent is malevolent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about elephants. Look at this, y'all. The Redeemer. See, come on, man, stop laughing. Stop laughing, man. What you doing? Cut. Yeah, yeah, man. Y'all see the little cover thing? I guess the ball head was supposed to be me. Another one over here supposed to be starting other, but I like that. That's cool. All right. Shout out to my wife, my queen, my forever Jenny Hayes. Shout out to the Lions Den, JJ7K TV, all the new debaters that we got in the new back chat. Y'all seeing what we do in the Lions Den, just how we do it. Let's keep going. So remember, we're in Job and Song of Solomon, right? So we talked about the spirit of the serpent still being there. Job's grappling with him, suffering from accusations from Satan. Satan actually, hey, kill him. See, this is a fact of a malevolent spiritual force. I can't get that word right. I'm gonna just get past that. Now, the Redeemer is longed for, right? The wisdom literature expresses humanity's yearning for justice, understanding, and a solution to the brokenness of the world that only a divine Redeemer can provide. See, this ain't got nothing to do with. And you talking about that's the serpent is Jesus? You think, okay, so we're gonna figure out who is gonna be. I mean, come on, it don't make sense. So let's keep going, man. So in Job 19:25 famously declares, I know that my Redeemer lives, and that in the end he will stand on the earth. Now we're finna go to the prophetic books, Isaiah through Malachi, right? The serpent, he go to serpent and through Isaiah and Malachi. The prophets denounce sin, injustice, and adultery, which are all symptoms of the rebellion against God that began with who? The serpent. The one that Sarnetta saying is Jesus. I mean, they're just making stuff up, man. So the Redeemer is explicitly prophesied, right? These books contain rich and detailed prophecies about the coming Redeemer, constantly describing his nature and mission, right? Because in Isaiah, the suffering serpent, Isaiah 53, born of a virgin. Isaiah 7:14, he will bear the sins of many and bring justice. For us, a child is born. To us, a son is given, Frankie. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you, man, signing up for this? You should just stay in the chat and troll, man. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Woo! That's in Isaiah 9:6. Well, you in some goddamn trouble. But then we're going to go to Micah 5:2, right? And these prophecies, the Messiah's birth in Bethlehem, right? Then you go to Daniel 7:13-14, speaks of the Son of Man, right? Who will receive everlasting dominion. You mean to tell me that's Jesus? That brung sin into the world, ladies and gentlemen. This got to be one of the dumbest arguments I've seen in a long time. I've been around for a while. And it would be you, Sarnetta, to jump out the window like this. You're dumb in a box of rocks. I'm just speaking the truth. I mean, you went and got look, the fifth grade, you went to the fifth grade, so they got you could at least got your sixth grade certificate, man. God damn. They got online sixth grade certificates out there. At least finish that, sir. I mean, God, come on, man. You're being lazy. Now look at this, y'all. Zechariah 9-9 describes the king coming humbly on a donkey. See, these prophecies clearly point to a benevolent, a good divine being. The benevolent means good, malevolent means bad, okay? I ain't gonna keep trying to mess with them words right there. And suffering figure, you see, utterly distinct from the deceptive serpent. You hear that? These prophecies clearly point to a good divine being. I ain't finna fool with that benevolent. Okay, there we go. I got it right. And suffering figure, utterly distinct from the deceptive serpent. So how did they come into this? All right, now we're going to go. Now we got out the Old Testament. Old Uncle 7,000 going to take you to the New Testament. Put them to sleep. Put them to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. They can give them some milk and cookies. That's what you're going to get, Sarnetta. You need baby food, man. You still eating baby food, you see? The steak potatoes is too much for your little small brain to digest. That means the information, y'all. You see? Now, the New Testament reveals Jesus as a fulfillment of the Old Testament prophecies concerning the Redeemer and a definitive conqueror of what? The serpent, right? Okay, let's get into it. So these gospels, here's the gospel of Mark, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We should go through them, right? Overview. The serpent is still hanging around, y'all. It appears as Satan tempting Jesus in the wilderness. Now wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Did you just hear what I just read, Superway? The serpent appears as Satan, tempting Jesus in the wilderness. Now, which one of these is Jesus? You said that Jesus was the serpent. So how is he tempting himself? Did that make sense? Did that make sense, Sarnetta? And you up here trying to defend this? Ain't no cootie cat that good to make me get up here and lie, nigga. I mean, I'm just being honest, man. Nope, not even yours in there. I already told you. Pointed. No, I'm not gonna. I gotta have some dignity and some pride about myself, girl. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna sign that the guy whip. You know, come on, bro. You willing to jump off the cliff for this? I'm gonna say it again. And one in the Gospel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the serpent, the Satan appears explicitly as Satan. Right? The serpent appears as Satan, y'all. The serpent appears as Satan, tempting Jesus in the wilderness in Matthew 4, and being cast out by Jesus for those he oppresses. Jesus called Peter Satan when Peter tries to disavow him from his path of suffering in Matthew 16 and 23. And John 8:44 labels the devil as the murderer. From the beginning, the father of lies, directly linking him to where? Sarnetta? Fill in the blank. The Garden of Eden. The garden serpent. I mean, come on, man. Why are you playing with us? And then, also, y'all, let's say this. Jesus is recognized as the second Adam. They had to replace the first Adam. He wasn't. They wasn't talking about no Jesus being no serpent. They most did parallel to Adam. He was like the second Adam. The first Adam failed, so they had to make a lineage to come through so the second Adam could come. I mean, stop playing with me, man. That's why I'm come on, bro. This is why it's gonna be easy, man. They finna probably make up every excuse in the book not to show up for this. Well, I got a headache, and tell them, the phone broke, and and one time I was supposed to get in the ring with him. They told me, well, it's what holiday was that? Mother's Day. He's like, no, I'm supposed to debate the pie. And Sonny said, no, because it's Mother's Day. We're gonna go visit my mom. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Tell mom I said hi. Man, I look up about an hour and a half later, they on the goddamn doing the show. I came up there and busted them out too. I said, oh, okay, this what we doing? Yeah, I can find that episode. You forgot? See, y'all can't be playing games with me, man. I think they just like to set stuff up. I think they just like their name next to mine. Famous. A lot of names and bright lights next to mine, but they know now as famous losers. You hear me? The pelts. I got pelts on the wall. All these cats I just beat up into the goddamn debate. Yeah. Now look at this. His death on the cross. See, this is the ultimate sacrifice. This is the ultimate sacrifice for sin. And his resurrection is a triumph. You got to look. This resurrection, like you in church, is a triumph over death. He is the Lamb of God. You see what I'm saying? Well, I probably could have been a pastor who takes away the sin of the world. You hear me? See, y'all gonna get beat up, man. I don't know. Why did he join this? Hold up. Did I skip something, man? Yeah. Look, I did. Hold on. Let me tell you this. Hold up. Yep, I sure did. Look, see. Okay, so the Savior of the world, he performs miracles, teaches with authority, fulfills prophecy. This serpent ain't doing none of that. You talking about that's Jesus? He ain't moving around like he performing miracles, like he teaching with authority. He up here lying to folks. Yeah, he ain't fulfilling prophecy or proclaims the kingdom of God. Hey, hold on for a second, y'all. All right.
It's the holy water.
It's the holy water, boy. This is a knockoff Sprite. I don't get you. This might not be one of your sponsors. I might get you in trouble. Hold on. But anyway, they got the
cut the check for Uncle JJ, and man, he'll start mentioning your name.
Right, there you go. Ain't no free promo, right? So, okay, so this Redeemer, right? He lives a sinless life, perfectly obeying God's will. This is according to the Bible, y'all. When you read it, this is what the message that is given. Not none of this message that they're making up. You can take the meat, eat the meat and spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of spiritual books that you can get into, man. But this is not, I'm going to be on the record. This is not the ultimate all of knowledge, the Bible. See, some of y'all religious. You can't cut your beard, man. That's right. You can't wear no jeans, girl. That's right. Why you can't wear no jeans? Where is that in the Bible? They didn't make jeans to the 19th century. That's a Western culture, you idiots. All right, but yeah, I get him later. You know, what they meant by women can't wear men's clothing, they mean like the tunics. The tunics is the shirt that they got, right? That means the men's is designed a little different. The women might have a cut. That means that the robes, you know, they cut different, nigga. They ain't got nothing to do with no jeans. You out here yelling at folks, you can't wear no jeans. They just supposed to wear dresses. That's what the sanctified church do, man. That's their rules. And these niggas mixed up, man. Let's keep going, though. All right. So his death on the cross is the ultimate sacrifice for sin. And his resurrection is triumph over death. He's the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. You mean tell me the one who's taking away the sin, the one that's supposed to come back and take away the sin of the world is the same one that made mankind sin? That don't make sense. So you go to John 3:14 and 15, which explicitly connects Jesus to the bronze serpent in the wilderness, stating that just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man must be lifted up. So the Son of Man must be lifted up. It's a metaphor. That don't mean he was the snake, because Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness. So the Son of Man must be lifted up, that everyone who believes may have eternal life. It's a comparison. It's a metaphor. That don't mean, oh, see? I mean, come on, man. This shows that Christ as an anti-type of the serpent, bringing life where the serpent brought death. Woo! Oh, you ain't ready for this type of high-level information, Frankie. You didn't get past the 5th grade. I mean, I don't know why you even thought you could get in the ring with a scholarly academic like myself. Shit. Damn. I mean, they got 6th grade online certificates on there. At least you did good. You made it to the 5th grade. I mean, just at least complete that part. Then we'll work on the junior high part a little bit later on, okay? You know what I'm saying, man? Okay, now we're going to go on to Acts, y'all. The early church. All right? Now, serpent's still in Acts. Y'all, I told you, I'm going to take you from Genesis all the way down to Revelation, show you how he's still there. Then show you where the Redeemer's at. Show you the qualifications of what the Redeemer's supposed to be. You know? Born of a virgin, all that. I guess the snake was born of a virgin, y'all. Wait, how did this serpent that you talking about Jesus, well, okay, why ain't you talking about the serpent mom in the book? Huh? Where he come from? Where's lineage? Huh, Frankie? You gonna get up here and embarrass yourself. All right, now, Acts. Let's go to Acts, y'all. The serpent, Satan continues his work of temptation and opposition of Ananias and Sapphira in Acts 5. The Redeemer, the apostle, preaches Jesus as the resurrected Lord and Christ, to whom forgiveness of sins and new life are offered. The Holy Spirit empowers believers to resist the works of the evil one. Now, okay, so if there's some kind of Holy Spirit that's empowering believers to resist the works of the evil one, if you say that the serpent in the garden is not the evil one, Sarnetta, then you need to tell us who the evil one was. We waiting. We waiting. I'm gonna ask you this question again because I want you to answer this in the debate, right? If the Holy Spirit empowers believers to resist the works of the evil one, who is the evil one if y'all saying it's not the serpent, the representation of the serpent in the Bible? Huh? The only time that this serpent was even recognizing something good is when it was doing a comparison of healing. All the other times, I'm showing you all through the whole book, that serpent spirit is still there through the whole book. He's been there the whole time. That is a storyline to get to the redemption of mankind. I mean, come on, man. This is gonna be a waste of my time, man. I already beat up Napoleon. Now I guess you want it too, huh? You know what you had? You had to go test to see how. Hey, how did it feel to get in the ring for 7,000? Senator, he whipped my ass, Senator. What? He did what? I'm Frankie. Remember he had the gun in front of the TV? I thought I was get shot to the goddamn phone and shit. It was a quick reaction with it. Oh shit, but I forgot he was on the phone. All right, let's keep it going, man. So don't bring that gun to the debate. There'll be an excuse for running out the bill. Oh, I accidentally shot it through the goddamn a computer or something. Man. Don't you bring that gun to the debate. All right, let's keep going. Now, now we're going to get into the epistles. Yeah. We're still in Acts, y'all. Right? See, Frankie, I don't know what you're doing. Now, the serpent. Satan the devil appears in Rome and Jude. Rome through Jude. Now we getting close to the end. The epistle constantly warns believers about the schemes and temptations of Satan, urging them to resist. That's in Ephesians 6, 11 and 12, and Peter 5 and 8. See, Sunday, I don't know, man, I don't know what you're doing, man. Yeah, you doing this for clout? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna protect my wife, nigga. I'm fighting. Senator, I love you, Senator. Well, they did that funny couple, man. Now they funny both get beat up. And I told you can bring her with you, man. She be a reader or something, man. Y'all can take turns, getting slapped around the ring. We think they'll do that, Super Wavy? Wouldn't that be off the chain? 2 against 1. Hey, I can show you why I'm really the guy. Why they call me the greatest of all time when it comes to these debates. You hear me?
He definitely go have her there for reading for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Uncle Shaka say you talking like an Israelite. Come back home.
I just might, but hey, y'all have to make me the leader though. You hear me? The commanding general 7,000. We got to strip Johanna. This ain't gonna work. You got to do some kind of vote or something, man. You hear me? I'm gonna lead us into righteousness. You hear me? At least they reading the book right, man. They giving away the wrong message to Shaka.
All right, now, let me ask you this, Uncle JJ. Is one sin worse than the other?
No.
So when you got Captain 10K calling people that smoke weed crackheads, and
I know how you.
But hold up, Captain 10K and General Johanna and all these niggas, they shaped like a letter D. They belly stick out before they even walk in the door. The belly is in the door. Ain't that gluttony? Don't the Bible say you ain't supposed to be eating all like that?
That's right. That is right.
Come on, Uncle JJ. These guys are walking hypocrites. They at the buffet, but then they getting on you for smoking.
I remember that show. I remember he was on that show. When you on that show that day when they was talking about the weed, yeah, I remember that. And then the crazy part, to me, they must be cheating, man, because healthy food ain't gonna have you, kosher meals though shouldn't have you looking like that. Y'all eating pork chops. The goddamn pork, what they call it, the pork grease dribbling out the side of your goddamn pores, nigga, y'all. Hey, they eating so much of that damn pork. You ain't fooling us. What about being healthy? You're messing up the only law, statute, commandments right there. You guys are obese. I mean, let's just call it for what it is. I mean, come on. But I ain't judging you. Judge not, right? So I just let them be Super Wavy. That's why I had to step aside, man.
All right, JJ.
What? You okay? I'm saying.
Go ahead. Address that comment.
All right, go. What did it say? I can't see that. What did it say? Side been kicking ass, but who we been beating up? You need to get up here and come and do some of his talking points. You can't just be saying that. Then you ain't got no kind of source behind it. Like, well, how about when he said this and he pulled this scripture out or whatever? You gonna have to get up here. Who was that? I can't see it, fam. Who was that? Who was that?
Harris Duncan. He says, I've been kicking ass with the Bible against Hebrews and Christians lately, JJ, and he just might drag you, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a sign letter supporter, man. Hey, I ain't mad at you, Harris Duncan, man. You got some faith in the old Yeller over there? Hey. That was Silky comment. Oh, Yeller, yeah, I'm taking you out. He ain't got no information, nigga. Stop it. Hey, Harris Duncan, what you think about the Berbers being the first one to start the Kemetic dynasties? Go ahead and elaborate on that while I get back to where I was at. I'm almost done with this. Then we can open up the panel, man. I can't give away all my jewels, I want to see him do a respond video before the debate. But this is what I'm bringing. He don't have the information. I guarantee you, y'all. Yeah, I don't know what you signed up for this for. But okay, hold on. Let's get back to where I was at.
I talked to him and he basically said he got a sore throat right now, so he's not in the healthy space to cuss you out right now.
That's funny. Okay, let's keep going. So let's go to Okay, we just came from Acts. Right now, we're going to go into the epistle, Romans and Jude. Now, the serpent, the epistles constantly warns believers about the schemes and temptation of Satan, urging them to resist him. You know what I'm saying? That's in Ephesians 6:11. The Chelsea, the serpent is through the whole Bible, right? He's always there. You know, and 1 Peter 5:8. Now, the Redeemer Christ, these letters, that's in these letters deeply expound on Christ's redemptive work. Well, what is the serpent redempting anything, man? I mean, well, come on. In Romans 5:12 and 21, Paul explicitly contrasts Adam to Christ. Here we go, right here, y'all. Just as sin entered the world through one man and death through sin. This is going to cut your head off right here. Something in the past, something. He was never called the second Adam, son Adam. That's right. That's what I thought too. When they talking about me, son Adam, what? I'm Frankie. Hey, shut up, nigga. He is very lying. Look at this, y'all. Paul explicitly contrasts Adam and Christ. Just as sin entered the world through one man and death through sin, so also grace might reign through righteousness and bring eternal life through Christ our Lord. Jesus is the second Adam who reverses the curse of the first. Oh, they had some bars in there too. Oh, that's scripture, man. Go ahead. Whoever wrote Romans. You know what I'm saying? Romans 5:12, some of the first bars, man. You hear me? Y'all sit there. Let me read that bar again, man. Shit. Here we go. Watch this. Just as sin in the world, see, Frankie, pay attention. Just as sin entered the world through one man and death through sin, so also grace might reign through the righteousness to bring eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. Jesus is the second Adam who reverses the curse of the first. You know, the bar, boy, you can't remember that, boy. Now look at this. How about in Colossians 2:15 states that Jesus, through the cross, disarmed the powers and the authorities. He made a public spectacle of them. And you talking about Jesus. Jesus and serpent in the garden, Frank. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. You gotta be ashamed of yourself that you didn't even get your 6th grade certificate, man. Come on, man. You're doing too much, man. Now look at this. This is a clear victory over the serpent's dominion in Colossians 2:15, right? It says it states that Christ through that Jesus through the cross disarmed the powers and authorities. He made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them over the cross. It's a clear victory over the serpent's dominion. Now let's go to Hebrews 2:14. States that Christ shared the human. Yeah, see, I get to see with this right here. You shouldn't even show up for this debate. You shouldn't even get in front of the people and they be teaching this mind. So you go to something else, man. Stop embarrassing yourself. Now look at this. So in the last one, we got Revelation coming up next, y'all. I took you through all the way from Genesis all the way to showing the serpent all the way in there, showing you the Redeemer in each chapter. Each group of books is just telling you about this. See, now watch this. Hebrews 2:14 states that Jesus shared in humanity's humanity, so that his death he might break the power of him who holds the power of death. This is the devil. See? Then we're gonna go to Revelations now, man. Consumption and victory. You see, this is light work, man. It's light work. You know what I'm saying? It's light work. Now, it says, what does it say here? Hold up. It says, hold up, y'all.
Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know how y'all feel in the chat. Was Jesus the serpent in the garden? I know my boy Dwayne feel like that. He a Gnostic Christian. I know he feel like this.
Yeah, I talked to him over here before. The European guy, right? Caucasian guy. Yep. And he's coming from a Gnostic perspective. He's coming out of Gnostic books. He's not. He can't be possibly in the Bible. They have their own books. Secret Book of Paul, and these are some of the books that I guess what he reading didn't get accepted into canon. So you got to deal. If you talk about the Bible, you stay in the frame of the Bible. You can't just be adding books in it. Well, you know that come from over there, the Secret Book of the John. I told her that. So how you gonna talk about the Bible? It's in the Bible. I know what you're dealing with. All right. So okay. So we're in Revelations now. The serpent. Okay. So here, the serpent identified is fully as the serpent's identity is fully revealed as his ultimate defeat, and he's portrayed in Revelation 12:9. Now here's the serpent being portrayed in Revelation 12:9. Sarnetta, how you gonna deal with this? Who are you gonna say that this serpent is that they talking about in Revelation 12:9? The great dragon was hurled down. The ancient serpent called the devil or Satan. Now they didn't connect them all together. The dragon, the serpent, the devil, and Satan. They all connected in just that one sentence. Revelation 12:9. You have to deal with that. You have to deal with that, sir. The great dragon was hurled down. That ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, which leads the whole world astray. So they tell the serpent, they call him the one that led the whole world astray. So you mean to tell me this serpent that you call Jesus led the whole world astray and then came back to redeem mankind for what he did in the garden? Make that make sense. Somebody make that make sense. All right. So, okay, here we go. The ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. In Revelation 22 reiterates he seized the dragon, the ancient serpent. There go the ancient serpent again, who is the devil or Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. You stop playing with us, man. Hey, Super Wade, this is gonna be one of my easiest victories. Just like I want you to bring both of y'all together. Matter of fact, y'all didn't even told the community do a response or do what you tell us what you're gonna bring to the debate. Don't. I mean, come on, man. The heck of the Redeemer in Revelation, the Christ is depicted as the victorious Lamb of God, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, who ultimately cast the serpent into the lake of fire, establishing a new heaven, a new earth, free of sin, suffering, and pain. His triumph is total and eternal. Hey, get the collection plate out, man. What you doing? You see what I'm saying? No, man, get the collection plate out. What you doing, man? I'm preaching. You hear me? Super way on that you got high, man. Hey, get the complexion plate. You don't remember that from Coming to America. But anyway, the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm gonna give them a little conclusion, man. We're gonna how long I've been up here teaching? What's it, an hour? Okay. Yeah. So the ultimate conclusion is here, man. The biblical narrative, not the Gnostic narrative, but the biblical narrative. You have to keep things in context. I talked about that all the years I've been over there. I don't know what you're thinking. See? The biblical narrative consistently positions the serpent as the instigator of sin, deception, and death, ultimately identified as Satan. Let me say it again for you, Frankie. The biblical narrative constantly positions the serpent as the instigator of sin, deception, and death, ultimately identified as Satan, God's adversary. In stark contrast, Jesus is presented as the long-promised divine redeemer, the Lamb of God, the Lion of Judah. You know, man, come on, what are we doing, man? Who lives a sinless life? You know, you mean tell me the dude of the snake or whatever they represented in that it was perfect and sinless? The one they told him got to be on his belly for the rest of his life? I think not. See? So Jesus is presented as the long promised, the chosen one. You see, who lives a sinless life, perfectly obeys God, atones to humans, casts his goddamn old demons out, making wine for folks when they ran out at the party. You know what I'm saying, man? They say that serpent ain't doing it like that, man. Come on, man. You know what it is. Like I say, his sacrifice conquers death through his resurrection. Amen. Right? And ultimately defeats the serpent. And all this works. Woo, that's a happy ending right there. See, the Paul's version and Sinella's version, I don't know where they're going with this. They done made something up. They done remixed it like Puff Daddy. He was the king of the remix. You hear me? The New York folks, they something different though. So the entire biblical study, and this is my conclusion. I ain't gonna give you too much more after that. You're gonna have to figure it out because I got some more stuff. This is gonna knock your block off. You hear me, sir? The entire biblical story is a testament of the Redeemer, the ultimate triumph over the serpent. This is in no ambiguity. That means, you know what it is in the biblical text. Jesus is the anti-theist of the serpent, not its manifestation. Now, thank you very much.
You there, Uncle JJ? You there, Uncle JJ? Somebody wants you to break down. My boy Dwayne wants you to break down John 3:16, 3:14. All right, Uncle JJ probably got to refresh his screen. But yeah, man, it is going down. Dwayne, click that link, Dwayne. You got to get up in here. Uncle JJ needs some he needs some sparring. Need a little sparring partner. Let me make sure my audio is straight. Yeah, we good. Uncle JJ got to come out and come back in. But yeah, Dwayne, you agree with John 3:14, not John 3:16. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Dwayne, come up here and come give Uncle JJ a little sparring session since you believe that already, Dwayne. Uncle JJ, you there? All right, he gonna come back. I dropped that link. Let me drop that link for my boy too. Bring Jesus lover. All right. Uncle JJ gonna answer some questions. You gonna vibe with the people.
Yeah. Hey, talk to the people for about 1 minute. I gotta take a break here for 1 second, all right?
I got you.
I use restroom. Yeah. I ain't gotta do no number 2 or nothing, man. So I'll be right back. You know, I'm just being, I'll be right back.
All right. Everybody like, share, and subscribe, yo. Like, share, and subscribe. It is going down. Got Uncle JJ in the building. If you have any questions, if you feel like the snake in the garden is Jesus, click that goddamn link. Matter of fact, let me pin the link. I think it just got lost. Yeah. Pin that link. If you think the snake in the garden is Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Come have a little discourse. Dwayne versus Bequash. We definitely go have that. I would, but I'm a ride full with non-believers, so it's going to be hard. All right, my bad. Okay, so Dwayne is busy right now. It's all right, Dwayne. It's all right. Dwayne versus Bequash. We're gonna make that happen. All right, Dwayne said he gonna get in first chance to get. I talked to Uncle Sanetta. He said he got a sore throat right now, so he don't want to come over here and start cussing JJ out. So we definitely go. He definitely gonna have to run a pre-debate show. You know what I'm saying? Get the promotion going. And hey, man, I got Uncle Mandika Molly right here in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? You can never say JJ run from the people. You can never say JJ is a scary cat. Nah, JJ right here in the flesh. Ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, share, and subscribe. We put the blunt out halfway. That way when it get crucial, we can light that boy back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I put one in there.
All right.
That's a tradition over here. That's a tradition.
So
powerful bill. Okay, what's the question?
Say it again, my bad.
What was the question? Anybody coming up?
Yeah,
we got defend.
We got a question for you in the chat. They says break down John 3:14.
Can he tell me what's it about? He's a Bible thought. What's this one about? Everybody don't. You break down Revelation 18 and 55. You know what I mean? Hey, come on, bro. So you to break that down. Okay, so this is. Let me look it up. Since you at least got to come up here and tell us what it is. Okay, so John 3:14. What he say?
He say he in the car. He say he in the car with a whole bunch of people.
Well, it's two of y'all got phone. Tell somebody in the car to pull up the scripture. But anyway, John 3:14 is a really key verse, right? Especially in the context.
Hold up. We're gonna get JJ back up in here. We'll get JJ back up in here. I'm busy. You can't call me while I'm live. JJ went back to the Bible. Hey, JJ say if he beats Satnetta, man, he might just go back. Uncle JJ say if he beats Satnetta, he might just go back.
Hopefully next time when I come over, we have a better connection. I apologize to the people out there. Thank you for being patient. And then y'all hit that like and subscribe. Powerful Bills only, man. Also, man, subscribe to the Lions Den and JJ 7000 TV, man. That's what the debate gonna be. So now is getting a death cage match, meaning I'm gonna go for 5 minutes. He gonna go. We gonna go. Whoever goes to, because pretty soon he gonna find out who got the real information, who just regurgitating the stuff over and over again. He done ran out of information. Now he gonna be doing ass times. You know. He gonna get. I don't know why he chose a death like this. It's gonna be a slow death too. I'm gonna drag him slowly for 3 hours. He ain't gonna have no 3 hour work information. He ain't built like that. I might cut it to 2 hour death match. You see that my last death match I had, I was in there for 2 hours and 55 minutes beating the goddamn dog crap out of the Ron. But you know what? I commend him because he want to get in the ring again. I said, I thought I killed you. You're like a fucking. They come back when you turn on the lights. You hear me? Hey, some of y'all, you want to go over to your favorite platform because all your buddies over there debate Road Warrior. All my debates mainly been on the road, so I know how to go. I know how I feel to go in hostile territory. This is why this was meant the debate death match, which this idea came from Judah Nazareth a couple years ago. He said, JJ, we don't need judges or poll. He said, just let them get in the ring and go. You give each one of them time, just go back and forth to somebody around. That's the hell up. Ain't nobody trying to do that shit. Hey, I'm like, man, ain't nobody. I told you, ain't nobody trying to do that shit, nigga. We got 5 judges up here today, nigga. So anyway, but now it's smart though. And it's just that's like a death match. Now it's 1-on-1. You locked in the cage. So Silk, we been talked about this. You ain't.
I see, Uncle JJ. You gotta copy it. I gotta tell him to copy the link, put it in his browser. Like, share, and subscribe. Get them likes up. Get them hypes up. Hype this goddamn video. We got 11 people in the building right now. We need over 11 likes. We got 11 people in the building. We need over 11 likes. We got 11 people in the building. I need 11 people to hit the like and the hype button. I need 11 people to hit the like and the hype button. I don't know what the hype gonna do. We're gonna find out once y'all hit it. How about that? All right, Uncle JJ, if you get kicked out one more time, copy the link and put it in your web browser. We'll be watching porn.
Okay, like I did last time. Okay. So we have a 9. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Did you ever get to 314 or no? God damn. All right, we're gonna get Uncle JJ back up in here. That's what I was supposed to be telling me. Copy the link, put it in browser. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. We got 11 people in here. We need 11 likes in here. We got 11 people in here. We need 11 hypes in here. I've been hearing about this new hype feature. Hype this goddamn video up. We're gonna see what it can do. You know what I'm saying? Hype this goddamn video up. We're gonna see what we can do. And we ain't shit as far as people that run platforms. We ain't shit without y'all. You know what I'm saying? We is not shit without the people. So after the video is over, when y'all do the for my replay game that's not able to catch the whole live, for my replay game, comment what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? Comment who we need to bring on. Comment what we need to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because this for the people. You know what I'm saying? For us, by us. You know what I'm saying? Fubu. You know, I'm scared of. You know, I'm scared of. So yeah, man, we got a nice little ecosystem going. We're gonna keep this bitch healthy. You know what I'm saying? No politics. Everybody go wrong where they wrong. Shout out to Paradigm Shift. Shout out to Titans Debate League. Shout out to Ultimate Debate League. HOK, Coliseum, Pseudo Killers. Goddamn me, Smash Rockwell, Africa Online. Shout out to my boy Booker Jahiz, my boy Gullah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle Jose Solomonic TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody doing their goddamn thing. Ask Silky D how many times I told him to make a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So we got a nice little ecosystem going. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this ecosystem healthy. You know what I'm saying? Let's everybody, you know what I'm saying, big up each other and turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the people. All right, Uncle JJ. They Dwayne asked you to break down 314.
Okay, so yeah, I pulled it up. All right, so this is what we got here. And then when I asked that person why they're asking that question, can they type it in before I go into it? Like, is he trying to say that this has something to do with Gnostic stuff? Because you're in the wrong book. You can't add us or take us away. I told you this the very first time I met you over here. I didn't forget who he is, but hey, bro, don't try to run up over here with this Gnostic crap. You Johnny come latelys. You Johnny come lately. You're making up stuff. That just it's like the nation of Islam, and then next thing you know, you got the nation of guys on earth coming up out of their organization. That's all it is. They took bits and pieces of everybody else's stuff. Now we the Gnostics. Then the 2026 now, we don't watch people. They took bits and pieces of everybody's stuff, y'all. You see that? You'll get up there acting like you got the real knowledge. You deal with Sophia. You call them Yahweh. You call them Yahweh. What you call them, demiurges? So who the big? So demiurges. How do you get around? How do you get past Yahweh? What you got to do? You go to Sophia. Sophia had a daddy. You dealing with Sophia daddy? Come up here, daddy, is Mr. Gnostic. You don't want no smoke, but let me continue. So, and as Moses lifted up, we just went over this. Bro, we just went over this. And Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness so that the Son of Man be lifted up. Did we not just go over this in the presentation? Did I not break that down already? Okay, I'll
get him, Uncle JJ. Right. Get him, Uncle JJ.
Yeah, you the Bible teacher doing this, man. I just chose to do this today because it's, something different to talk about, man. And then he signed up for the debate. So anytime they bring out that Jesus servant, I already got ammunition. But yeah, so the reference to Moses and the serpent. Jesus directly referred to the event recorded in Numbers 21:4-9 in the Old Testament. The Israelites complaining. Remember, I told you they was complaining against disobedience. Remember I said earlier, hey, Moses, can you tell Yahweh to get these stars? You remember I said that? All right. So the Israelites complaining against God and Moses were punished by God sending serpents among them. You see that? Men that got their ass bitten died. I mean, what more do you need to know? Okay, so then when the people repented to make the bronze serpent and to put it on a pole, anyone who had been bitten and looked at the bronze serpent would live. I already told you about that. The bronze serpent is something sometimes called Nehustan, for the Hebrew root word for bronze and serpent. Nehustan. 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 The Hebrew word for bronze and serpent. Okay.
God damn. Uncle JJ said too much about Sophia. Sophia is trying to resurrect on our live stream. Get back, Sophia. Step back, Jezebel. We trying to get to the information. Stop trying to crash Uncle JJ's stream. So step back, Jezebel. Sophia, let Uncle JJ put his work in. Let Uncle JJ handle his business. YouTube guidelines, we love YouTube guidelines. YouTube guidelines, we love YouTube guidelines. I was in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Then when I got out of heaven, all the fuck shit started happening. You know what I'm saying? After I got out of heaven, all the fuck shit started happening. I get out of heaven, wake up the next morning, all the fuck shit started happening. You know what I'm saying? What that tell you? You need to spend more time in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Or at least close by it. All right, my boy Dwayne says, JJ next after Quadash. Okay. My boy Dwayne. See, Dwayne already got a list lined up. Of niggas that he trying to smoke on. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne trying to put all you niggas in the pack. You know what I'm talking about? Dwayne trying to put all you niggas in a pack. You know what I'm saying? But this snake was Jesus in the garden, understanding. I heard it a couple times. Faith. If you want to see the defender of faith handle the non-believers. My boy Dwayne letting it be known. It is going down. Dwayne letting it be known. It is going down. All right. Got Uncle JJ back.
All right. So let's get back to it. Now, the paradoxical nature of the bronze serpent. The paradoxical nature of the bronze serpent, right? Excuse me. This is a critical part. This is what the same scholar is saying. The very symbol of his affliction, a serpent becomes a means of healing. I'm gonna say it again. This is the critical. This is the scholars, the biblical scholars, and I want the scholars are going to have good information, right? This is the critical part. The very symbol of the affliction, a serpent, became the means of healing. You don't know nothing. I don't know what you're doing. It had to look at the representation that was killing him to be saved. That's deep right there. That's the paradoxical nature of the bronze serpent. Hey, just try another time. Don't call in crying. Get up on stage and promote the debate. Stop crying. Now, this act is required by faith, that they had to believe in God's seemingly strange command would bring about their salvation. So, also, let's keep going. This is what the scholars are saying. So they say they on my side. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get up here when you ask me about something. Let me get into some of the biblical commentaries, see what's really going on, the biblical scholars. I know goddamn fifth grade from Frankie. See, they know not what they do. See, that's all it is. They babies with this. See? So let's keep going. Hold up. Hit the like, share, subscribe, man. If y'all want to see this debate, go to JJ7K TV. It'll be in 3 days. You're gonna see a massacre. It's gonna be
Sophia, stop trying to mess up Uncle JJ's live stream. Sophia, every time Uncle JJ mentions Sophia's name, she's trying to do damage. I just got word from Silky. Silky say he want me to do his own show tonight, responding to JJ. Silky says he's taking JJ to court, and he has a beautiful sister with him that's taking JJ to court. So it looked like Silky D is taking the legal route. Hey, Uncle JJ, I got some breaking news for you, brother.
I ain't here for none of the dudes crying, man. They don't go show for a team debate. That's what I do. I ain't with all that slander and all that shit they doing. Don't say nothing to me unless it's something about they say they're gonna have their team ready. Other than that, he's trying to disrupt. So you do your show. Get up here and teach
Get him, Uncle JJ.
Get up here and teach us about the book. Get up out of here. You chasing the cloud. Nigga. You a student. Now I gotta teach. Right now I got another bigger fish to go. You're small fry, man. You're hush puppy. Come on, man. We going after the big tuna. You know, like the New York Giants coach, they call him the big tuna. You see, I mean, come on, you just a little side hush puppy, man. Hey, you ain't even got your group no more. It was supposed to be Silk Eye Kingdom versus the Lions Den. I already took it over. I told you.
Damn, and I had a comment for him too. Damn, and I had a comment I needed Uncle JJ to answer too. God damn. Every scholars would agree that not just Jesus in the garden, all Gnostic beliefs. I got some questions. I forgot Uncle JJ brought up Bantu. Now I gotta ask them about Bantu. So NA Flash say every scholar would agree that's not just that's not Jesus in the garden, all Gnostic beliefs. All right, Uncle JJ.
Right.
Check this out, Uncle JJ.
All right, let me get back to it, man. You want me to keep hurting
hold on. Let me say this, Uncle JJ.
Hey, I ain't got time.
No. Hold on. Let me real quick. Bantu said, I remember you brought up Bantu name. Bantu said, did you go back to the Bible?
No, I'm going back to my free thinking and truth, and then I can debate on this topic because she running around here lying, and you can read the book and know that this a goddamn gonna lie, bro. I don't have to be like I'm going back to the church to debunk this. Now you can be a regular human being that work in a foundry somewhere. You hear me? And read this, like no, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. But yeah, nah, bro. I never really left because there are good principles in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You eat the meat, spit out the bones, and all these ancient books. Don't limit yourself. You know? Like the Gnostics, they got their view on it is Yahweh is a demiurge. You know? He wasn't even supposed to be created. Sophia went out and created it without the permission of the gods, the top god. And then now, see, he know better. He think he's the only guy. This Yahweh, right? Yahweh the boss. They call him Yahweh the boss, right? And then he got you trapped in a material world, right?
Damn, you gotta copy the link and put it in your. Hold up. Okay, JJ, you gotta copy the link and put it in your browser. For some reason, Restream they gotta get their shit together when it come to Android phones. Restream is like goddamn iPhone only type shit. This shit, Restream, y'all gotta get together.
Now the information I done blocked your leader, Ivory. Now they're sending y'all over here trouble. Corey might block. Now here comes Silk.
Why you block the sister, Uncle JJ?
Because she's stalking me, man. And they trying to reverse it on me. She been doing this for years. And then these other niggas don't even know. Now, I had to tell her, look, I ain't trying to find no second wife, and I see how you be looking at me, but I can't. Just go on about your business. How you gonna come to my page and you gonna slander me and I'm on cocaine, surviving JJ, surviving Kareem, and then when somebody send a response to you, now you're crying. Now you feel like you're the victim. Hell, what I seen, me, that shit already been around for the internet 6-7 years. Why ain't you get mad? Hit dogs, but they say hit dogs get hurt. But I mean, come on. You've been doing this in the community for years. That's why they took you, because you was lying on Donald Trump. I mean, grow up, Ivory. This is not about this slander race. Go over the goddamn beef tube. Go over the beef tube. And you, first of all, how do you get his me and Silk's goddamn way? Silk, that's my boss. No, we was trying to figure out how to help him. The fuck? How you get involved? Did your husband know you were around getting all these men's business? Huh? How you just jump in it? Telling people from over there, yeah, don't deal with JJ. That been before they even met your ass. It's okay though. Let's keep going. But so all this, you calling the police and all that. You trying to set somebody up, and you the main one that a couple of years ago you didn't put out false information about everybody, and Trump, and Donald Trump. Your character speaks for itself.
Silk.
And she got these idiots following goddamn ass out of here. Goofy ass out of here. Don't come over here trying to disrupt nothing, nigga. You better be up to somebody. You better be setting up the show for Tuesday. But unfortunately, DMG's channel shut down for indefinitely because he had something going on in his family. So now y'all got saved from that. So go on, bro. We doing our shows. We doing our videos. We doing what we doing with the lines. You ain't got to say shit to us. We gonna say shit to y'all because you ain't gonna go in the debate. Hey, y'all need clap.
I hope Uncle DMG get right. Uncle DMG, I hope you shake back.
Little brother DMG. Yeah, y'all trying to bring that mess over to his.
Yeah, shake back, Uncle DMG. All right. As Duncan says, make thinker, invest more into your system, bro. Because the Dixon lesson destroy your foe. We forget about what you were saying, bro. We sure should debates. Yeah, it's Uncle JJ, he ain't got his laptop right now. He usually has his laptop. He ain't got the laptop right now. But this program got an issue with phones that's not Apple. But during the debate, Uncle JJ definitely gonna have his laptop. For sure. Bantu, your name got thrown in the mix. Uncle JJ says he's not. Uncle JJ says he's not. He's not in the Bible no more. He's a free thinker. So Uncle JJ would debate a goddamn soda can. Uncle JJ would debate a goddamn soda can. No cap. Uncle JJ would debate a goddamn pencil. Can that pencil write better than the pencil he's used? But yeah, Bantu, man, he brought up your name, man. He said you a Silkite. He said you better come Tuesday, Bantu. So Bantu, we better see. Come on, Bantu. You got thrown into the mix, Bantu. You might need to click the link, Bantu. Uncle JJ is here, Bantu. I talked to Silky. Silky say he been advised by his managers not to come on live with JJ. So I don't know. Silky and his beautiful female secretary workers, they said they filing some legal action. You know what I'm saying? If Silky and his beautiful secretary workers said if the slander continue, they're filing legal action. You know what I'm saying? I got to get Uncle JJ back so I can let him know. Silky D and his beautiful secretary sisters, they said, the beautiful secretary team, they said they are filing legal action if the slander continues. So you know what I'm saying? That should let you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't with the slander. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uncle JJ,
Yeah.
Silky D and his beautiful Uncle JJ. Hold up, Uncle JJ.
Bro. Hey, this ain't the time. No, hear nothing about him. He can sit there. Like I tried to talk to him yesterday, behind the scenes. He can get a goofy ass. He didn't even want to respond to getting in the goddamn ring. So now I ain't trying to hear nothing that nigga say. He ain't trying to get in the ring. He's trying to be a goddamn troll. Like he said, he on demon time. So, hey, come on, bro, move around. You ain't like me, bro. Yo, let's keep going. All right. So last where we left off, we were talking about, he wanted me to break this down. So where the Son of Man must be lifted up. This is where Jesus draws a profound parallel. He equates his own lifting up with that of a bronze serpent, Sarnetta, with your dumb ass. Oh, I promise you. I promise you. Lifted up in the John Gospel is a double entendre, right? It refers to the crucifixion, Jesus being physically lifted up on the cross. Then it also refers to him being exalted, his resurrection, his extinction of ultimate glorification. They ain't glorifying no goddamn serpent calling his goddamn on belt, son. You made a mistake signing up for this. You see what I did to my last opponent in the death match? Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this one more time. I already told you Judah Nazareth came up with the concept of 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. You go 5 because somebody run out. So somebody, you know they're going to be ad hunting. You know they're going to be repeating this stuff, right? Nobody owns the right to the word death match. There's more than one death match going on in America. Go do your death match, bro. But don't be running around like you came up with something. You don't have to get my permission to do it. Organize your people and do your thing. The hell wrong with you, man? Let's keep on, man. You got right damn right you're a demon. I bind and rebuke you. Hear me? Trying to put that voodoo root works and all that on there. You know, trying to pray.
All right, so we're gonna call Uncle Judah Nash. We're gonna call Uncle Judah Nash. Uncle JJ says he's not copying from Silky. Him and Uncle Judah Nash was talking about it way before that. So we're gonna call Uncle Judah Nash. Don't squash this death match. Don't WWE got a death match? God damn it. Didn't WWF have a death match? These niggas is crazy, ain't? Ah, damn, I forgot. Uncle Judah is in Tokyo. So if it's 3 p.m. right now, it's probably 3 in the morning. He laid up with a goddamn sushi roll on the counter. All right, let's get out of there. Man. That sounds like a B move on Silky. Hey, Silky got a whole beautiful sisterhood female staff like Gaddafi. If you look at, remember Gaddafi had all the females around him? That's how Silky doing. Silky got a whole beautiful female staff around him, and they saying they filing legal paperwork if anybody slander them. So Silky's cult has definitely gone to a new rise. He's moving like Muammar Gaddafi. When Muammar Gaddafi had the all-female, you know what I'm saying, militia around him, all-female bodyguards. That's how Silky is moving. He got Elijah Muhammad, how he had all the beautiful female secretaries. That's how my boy Silky is moving. You know what I'm saying? Silky, hey man, he doing this thing right now. You know what I'm saying? I told the nigga, make a YouTube channel so your cult following could get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't got all day to be on Facebook back test. But he said, he told me I need to call Judah Nash. Uncle Judah Nash, it's 3 a.m. in Tokyo. We're gonna get Uncle JJ back in the building. We're gonna get, at the end of the day, if they go live Tuesday after that Tuesday show, we're gonna get all of them to squash that. So that's why we letting them get it out all right now. Uncle JJ he getting out his steam, Sippy getting out his steam. And after Tuesday, this gonna be dead in the water. They're gonna be back together. Go ahead, Uncle JJ.
No, that's exactly right. Hey, this line's in nothing else. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm tired of snakes. You ain't nobody took nothing from you. Now,
God damn. God damn. That shit ain't let Uncle JJ. God damn. Come on. Super wavy. Judah Nash versus Misery. Oh yeah, we gotta get that. See, I gotta call Uncle Judah Nash. See, he like 12 hours time difference. Goddamn me, 10-hour time difference. So I really have to call that nigga at like 11 o'clock at night type shit. That's how you gotta call Uncle Judah. You gotta call that nigga at 11 at night type shit. I think I need to call Uncle JJ. Let me see. I see you watching, nigga. That's why I'm calling you, cause you know what's going on. Maybe you got the answers that we looking for. Answer the phone, nigga. You know you in Mexico, nigga. Mexico ain't got a much time difference from H-Town, nigga. Get your ass up in here, Manasseh, Ben Israel. You good, Uncle JJ?
Hey, look, I got. You know what I'm saying? So I can get prepared for that show. Hey, we got the Holy Ghost coming back on JJ7K TV. He'll be discussing his upcoming debate with Jabari. The topic of this debate, he told me that Jabari is saying that the ancient Comedics do not believe that the guys were literal. See, all this is my argument, y'all. I already beat him in this. This is why they had to get me out of there. Now they can do their little base. Now they can say Jesus is the serpent of God. Now Jabari can lie and say they never had return of sacrifices. You see? Look, all you gotta do is pull up the book of the dead. They get prayers to these Osiris and all that angels of princes, but actually think they're gonna be with them in the afterlife, goddammit, in another world somewhere. He was killing people in the 0 to 1st dynasties, bar. You definitely ain't picked up a book of the dead. You're making up your own holistic goddamn comedic goddamn organization. Come on, man. So they had to get me out the way. Now they want to do this debate. JJ out the way. Now we can talk about the serpent in the garden. Now he can manned up, and I guarantees he's gonna run. See, I got bigger fish to fry, Silk. You're a hush puppy, bro. So I don't know what you coming up here like somebody did something wrong to you, nigga. So I took you over to a big platform, nigga, where they was dogging you out, talking about your blood butter purr, how you dress, how you look, making memes of you, calling you all kind of weird shit. And you want to turn on me? Nah, man, shit can never be the same, bro. Only time I deal with you is when I see you in the ring. Now these niggas come up calling the police. They the one that came on my place slandering me. Make that make sense. She's a habitual person doing shit like this. Now her feelings hurt. Hell up out of here, man. With that being said, man, I appreciate these people waiting to let me come over here and promote the upcoming debate in 3 days on JJ7K TV. But if you haven't subscribed, you got to come over there and subscribe so you can see the goddamn education I asked for. I'm about to put them in. That being said, I'm out. Thank you.
All right, Uncle JJ.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it there. Y'all heard it there. Uncle JJ versus Nutter is the snake in the garden Jesus. Is the snake in the garden Jesus. Y'all heard it there. Is the snake in the garden Jesus. All right, Uncle JJ is out. You know what I'm saying? I can thug it with y'all for about another hour. If y'all got anything y'all want to pop it, y'all can come up here. I pin the link. I got some stuff to see. I got a whole show. Now I got to do a whole show with Silk. And it's actually crazy Let me try to find what I was looking for earlier. Let me find what I was looking for earlier. All right. Let's check this out. I could have made a whole show about this, but we're going to keep it in the streets right here. We're going to keep it on this live. Let's see what this lady talking about. I could have made a whole show about this, but we're going to keep it right here. You know what I'm saying? I got another hour to rock out with y'all. Let's check this out.
Gonna stop for lunch. I was opting either doing it during lunch, or it's not polite to eat and talk at the same time, or wait till I got home. But I like to bring it real time. So I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot the video in the car before I get going. So today I had to come down at headquarters. This was my last statement that was to be given, and I had some paperwork that I had to sign. It is legally official that Dr. Umar Johnson, under the name of Jermaine Shumack, whatever his name is under legal investigation. Let me explain the legal investigation to you guys. And I was limited to how much I can talk. I gave you guys the donor situation, how that was tilting, how that was going. The investigation starts here at the Cleveland Police Headquarters. Then it is taken to Delaware. That is where the school, to Delaware Police Department, where the school is physically, and then it's also taken to Philly. This is where he resigned. Before they could take the case, they wanted to see if there was merit. They wanted to gather all the information, all the statement, to see if there was merit. It was merit. So today was my last day. I had to sign some paperwork, gave my final statement, and they informed me there's enough merit. It's a full investigation. And they explained to me from them, they go to Delaware Police Department, where an investigation will be taking place there, and then an investigation will be taken to him in Philly, because that's his place of residency. Once from local law enforcement, once investigation is completed, it'll be turned into BCI, Bureau of Criminal Investigation. And then BCI, it's who will do, if there's a need for arrestment, that's who will do the arrestment, that's who will bring the charges. And this is where Umar will obtain his attorney, and he will begin his legal battle with this criminal investigation. Now, family, let me break it down to you. I came to you guys as the group, as we're negotiating with his team and our team. I brought update to let you guys know what is it that was going on, what is it that was taking place. But with this investigation, these people are not going to give me blow-to-blow investigation. If on 6 o'clock news, we see Dr. Umar in handcuffs, I'm going to learn just like you guys learned. The only thing I was told this morning is, because I took the initiative to start the investigation, there will be a closing report. Whether he gets arrested, there will be a closing report that will be given to me, and whether he gets whether he dots his I, cross his T, there's still, whatever the finding is when this investigation is completed, I will get a report. And then I will reach out to Mr. Honor when I get home later. That report, we will bring you guys. This will be on letterhead, stamp from law enforcement.
Hey, y'all think she capping? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think she capping? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think she capping?
Enforcement, and we will bring that report publicly to the public family. You understand? So on the 7th, the team went back. They had a last meeting, the donors with the attorneys and his team. I chose not to sit in that meeting. Yes, family, I chose not to sit. And the ladies got really frazzled. They all blow me up. Do not blow me up. Do not blow me up. We had legal advice to tell you guys the best route with this man is to go to court. Is to go to court, because once we're in a legal circle, a legal realm, there's going to be no stone unturned. You understand? This man would not have room to wiggle and finagle his way out of this. You understand? But they want to sit down and talk to him. And then he's laughing. He thinks he got one on us. You understand what I'm saying, family? Y'all playing game with Umar. Umar is disrespecting the black community as a whole. This man, he told the attorney, he told the donor on the side, he's going to make this grand announcement. This man showed 3-room, family. 3-room. We did not get a tour of the entire institute, FDMG. We did not. 3-room. And then the point that I point out to them, I said, he showed us 3-room. Did we see Umar enter the building and then start filming? As far as I'm concerned, how do I know those 3 rooms that he showed us are actually inside FDMG? I don't know that. I don't know that. So they're all worked up. Oh no, now we want our money. No, the lawyer's like, it don't work like that. It don't work like you guys wanted to do the talking route. He has till the end of this month. He's claiming he's waiting for his certificate of occupation, and then he will give the legal team the date that FDMG will open. Listen, we all know he's not going to get no certification of occupation. And then I call, y'all know I'm an investigator, right? I called the Delaware thing. I asked them, well, what's the process of this certificate of occupation? These people told me for the state of Delaware, it's up to 5 to 15 days. 5 to 15 days to get it. And they said if you live in a metropolitan area, meaning New York City, Chicago, Miami, a larger geographic, it's 15 to 30 days. 15, it don't take that long to get it. And once you get that certificate, before you even get that certificate, they have to show that you did everything proper to get some kind of permit. And then once you get it, they have to come in and do an inspection. And once you pass your inspection, that is where you could legally, officially say FDMG is open to the public. You understand, family? You understand? Umar's playing games with them because Umar is part of the conscious community. Umar knows they're not going to do that court route with him. You understand? You understand? He's playing games. He knows how to move and play these little games. But let me tell you something. He got on here, family. He got on here. He's becoming like a poet. He's becoming like an artist, not a poet. When he's singing, He wants to sing. You know, you're ignorant. Let me talk to him. Let me tell you something. That 40, I'm talking to Umar now. Y'all hold up. I'm going to come to you. That 40 group, because I told you I was going to put my mouth where my money is. That 40 group, that was by design. That was by design. That was a move that I made by design, because this investigation, I couldn't come out publicly to tell them this investigation until I know these people have officially launched an investigation for you. You understand? You understand? So that 40 group, that was to bleed you financially. You understand? You paid the legal fee. And family, let me tell y'all something. That legal fee wasn't no chump change. He paid the legal fee for all 40 individuals that are part of this lawsuit that we trying to take to court, but they want to sit down and have talking with Umar. When I told them talking time with Umar was done, and there was a content. Oh, Marianne looks hurt. I wasn't hurt. You misunderstood disappointment for hurt. I wasn't hurt. I'm disappointed because I wanted him to pay the donor. I wanted him to bleed financially. Listen, whether Umar go to jail or not, he is going to break financially. It's going to cost him money to fight this legal battle. He's going to lawyer up like he never lawyered up before. Okay, this is the law. These people are going to turn around. They're going to get IRS involved. There's going to be so many entities touching this Umar Johnson stuff.
Nigga, she say her lawyer got more power than the judge, nigga.
It's going to make his head spin. So what I wanted to do, I wanted you to start bleeding financially, because you're going to break. You're not even going to have 50 cents to your name by the time they're done with you. I apologize, sir.
All right, Auntie. All right, y'all see Auntie saying she going to smack her. Auntie saying she going to smack her. Oh, you got to come back in here, Killer. My bad. You got to come back in here, Killer. Auntie saying she gonna smack him. I got one more video I gotta get to. And I know this is the video that Uncle Hercules is talking about. Let's go and get to that. Auntie say, nah, my boy.
Hunter gatherer period. How do you know power grids? Tech did not exist before that.
Auntie say, nah, my boy. Auntie say, nah, my boy. All right, so I got one more video I want to show. video. Check this out. My bad, killer. I ain't see it. It probably was on. All right, let's go.
For the building to test the vaccine, bro. You don't supposed to go against it. That's the wrong side. That's a bunch of crap. Go ahead, I'm around McCartney. I'm looking forward to the debate about the African science. Quick questions. I'm not just so I can understand where you guys are coming from. When we say there's a such thing as African science as opposed to just science, period. If fire was first cultivated in Africa and then somebody else used it later on in life, does that mean that it's African fire? Or is it just fire that happened to be cultivated in Africa first? You know, I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand. Is that what the brother's saying, that there was no science on Earth until the Africans propagated it, or is just like fire, it was always been there, but the Africans were the first people to cultivate it? That's all I'm asking. That would be the question I'd say, correct? Yeah, that would be kind of a stupid question regarding because fire is a natural occurrence that was happening before humans even came onto the planet. I'm pretty sure it was happening all over the planet, so it wouldn't just be African fire. That's why I said that's kind of stupid. No knock to you, but we're talking about literal inventions. We're talking about actually getting down. We're talking about creations and scientific works.
See, this what happens. This what happens when the old heads. This what happens when the old heads can't learn new tricks. You know what I'm saying? They keep mumbling. They try to tote the line. These niggas tote the line. Nah, ain't no toting no line with no young nigga. You gotta come correct or we gonna smell it, nigga. We like a rock waller, nigga. We smell it, nigga. Well, check this out, nigga. Say it was a dumbass question. Goofy. How you a nurse but you believe in God?
That happened to be cultivated in Africa first. You know, I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand. Is that what the brother's saying, that there was no science on Earth until the Africans propagated it, or is just like fire, it was always been there, but the Africans were the first people to cultivate it? That's all I'm asking. That would be the question I'd say, correct? Yeah, that would be kind of a stupid question regarding because fire is a natural occurrence that was happening before humans even came onto the planet. I'm pretty sure it was happening all over the planet, so it wouldn't just be African fire. That's why I said that's kind of stupid. No, not.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna have time to go over this whole live. You gonna get the belt. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This live right here, for the next 30, 40 minutes, gonna get the belt. But I like the fact that let niggas curse, you know what I'm saying, on his platform. He ain't stopped nobody from cursing. So I respect that. You let us rock how we rock. I respect that.
To you, but we're talking about literal inventions. We're talking about actually getting down. We're talking about creations and scientific works and things of that nature. So when I use this statement to answer your question directly, when I'm referring to African science, we're talking about sciences that have originated on the continent of Africa, and it's cool if other people utilize them. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with transmission. My mom make tacos. Now egg rolls, you know what I mean? It's a transmission, so there's nothing wrong with other people utilizing. All I'm just saying is everything has an origin point. So I'm stamping it African. Okay, and so let me just, I got you. I feel what you're saying. I'm just saying, like you said, natural fire is a natural occurrence. I understand that, but so is physics, so is acceleration, so is force, and all those things. They're there. But if Africa was the first one to cultivate the equations, does that mean that it didn't exist before they made the equations? Force still was there. Acceleration was still there. All those things were still, it's naturally in Earth. It's just the first ones to actually cultivate it. Like you say, your mom's tacos. And I understand what you mean by cultivation. Transmission. But I was just wondering, I just want to get that point out there. I think the science has always been there, but I do believe that Africans were the first one to cultivate it and make it into what we have today. But I think it was still there since the beginning of the world. All those sciences, just like plants and medicines, they always been there. The ingredients have always been there. I agree.
It ain't even an argument, gang. Hey, bro, let me stop right here. See, this is my problem with old niggas that ain't adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got initiated 50 years ago, old motherfucker, you got to get initiated again, nigga, in 2020, nigga. Yeah, all that. Oh, I got initiated in 1970, 1980. Fuck all that, nigga. You got to get initiated today, nigga, into new niggaology. Young nigga world, nigga. Free YNW Melly, nigga. You gotta get initiated again. So that ain't even a fucking argument with science everywhere. That ain't what we talking about, goofy. When we say African science, we talking about what cultivated in motherfucking Africa. We talking about what we started and what motherfuckers stole from us. And how we could tell they stole it. And how they say they stole it. The fuck is we even playing these games for? These niggas be playing goofy ass games, and I just want to make my point. If your point ain't got nothing to do with the topic, hold your tongue, nigga, because you might say something I might not like.
And that's the point stands, and I'm taking more like a universal method. Laws of physics and principles of chemistry, they don't change when you cross borders. So my argument is that it occurred. What humans did, and the first humans to do it started in Africa first in the Stone Age. So, there is no, most times when people say African science, they talking about natural roots and stuff like traditional African medicine or traditional Chinese medicine. That's what they really talking about. They saying you can't trust the European science. When European science is predicated off of the sciences for 350,000 years, that reached that point, the culminate of knowledge and wisdom and fighting and separation, fighting against the ghosts in our head and the whole 9 yards, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. When it came to America, Europeans, they was trash. Yeah, they actually was. They was actually misunderstanding, couldn't diagnose nothing. You couldn't even tell the difference between a medicine man and somebody you thought was a doctor. What's the difference between a medicine man riding around with a cart and a doctor when they first get in America in the 1700s? There was no damn difference. Yeah. Right? It's the Civil War. People died. They cut your arm off with the blood. You still blood bleeding, brings some infection. They didn't even know to wash your hands. Right? When they give birth to babies, it was the wet mothers to say, hold on, we wash our. They was wondering, why is it that whenever we give birth to babies, they die more often or the mother died than when y'all do it? And they supposed to be the doctors, right? They like, because we wash our hands. So it's simple things like that humans didn't know. They didn't know where disease came from. Nobody did. Not traditional medicine knew what disease was. There was no comprehensive theory. None of that. But trial and error over time, looking at the Egyptian papyrus, certain things come together, the humans finally figured it out, bro. So now the community fight against it and call it the white man science. It's the crazy thing. What they mean is that white man trying to kill you with science, we use African science. But wait a minute. Real African science is in Africa right now, practiced by Africans using the universal systems that has been developed for over 350,000 years, bro. So would it be better to say African technique instead of African science? Because we could say technique, right? Our African technique, our African stance on the science that's there, because the elements and the ingredients have always been there. They've been always been there. But if you have one way of cooking your recipe, and another person might have their way of cooking their recipe, and I think that the African way is the best way.
For instance, you got African science, holistic shit, herbs and shit like that. You got European science, Walgreens, Kroger medicine aisle, Walmart medicine aisle. All of that shit suppresses the pain. Prolong the pain. But you niggas act like y'all don't be understanding when a nigga be talking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go upside the wall and start acting like a ceiling fan.
And the most, enduring way, and I think that might be a better way to make it, because if you argue African science over world science, I think you're gonna have a lot of competition back and forth. It's not gonna be clear. I think we might need to say the African technique on science is better for the world. I got Kenyan science, and then Somalis. I got Somali science.
So if I can get in here real fast, right, to bring a little clarity to the situation. You know of a man by the name of Einstein, right? And Einstein had an equation, right? Now, the equation that Einstein
you bulldozed. That's called bulldozing.
Oh, what?
You bulldozed.
How?
Hey, come on, you terrified, Come on, Yeah, he just had the floor for 10 seconds. You terrified. Let him get it off. Nigga, you niggas had a break in y'all thought. You just let this nigga with a nurse uniform talk for 10 minutes. Let the young brother get it off.
You ain't just talking like a talk?
No. Boy, you came in running 100 miles an hour like this.
My bad.
But go ahead, Bomb Star. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
See, they like to tell jokes to get you off your point. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? They like to tell jokes to get you off the point, but when it's the truth, nigga, the weed can't even stop your goddamn memory.
kick me, now you want to say you can let me go. I got you. But the whole point I'm saying is, right, so gravity and all these things have always been there, but yet when we point to the effects of them, we go to Einstein's equations, right? So when we talk about surgery, right? The first surgeon on the planet, right, was Imhotep. We can't then say, oh, well, this was just a thing that everybody was doing.
But humble, we don't call it.
This man with what he did. So we're supposed to credit everybody else for what they did, but then when our people come up with inventions and new techniques and things of that nature, we can't accredit them. So now surgery is just a thing the world was practicing. It wasn't something that was invented in chemistry.
But humble, we don't call it European gravity. I just want to say one word. We don't call it European gravity though, humble.
Yeah, we don't call it European gravity. Yo. We call it.
You tripping, brother.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's what. And now they try to. We don't call it European gravity.
No, he said that.
But when we talk about gravity, who do we say have?
We talk about Einstein.
Einstein. So when we talk about surgery, who invented surgery?
It ain't Imhotep.
Well, brother, humble. Do you have?
So y'all heard Unc say it ain't Imhotep. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let me share my screen. Imhotep is recognized as the first recorded physician and surgeon. So that's 1-0 the young bulls. That's 1-0 on the young bulls. You know what I'm saying? The young bulls is up on the pseudo killers 1-0. Now watch how they all try to make him look crazy for saying Imhotep. We was practicing science in Egypt before everywhere else. Check this out.
What I'm saying. See, that's what. And now they try to. We don't call it European gravity.
No, he said that.
But when we talk about gravity, who do we say have?
We talk about Einstein.
Einstein. So when we talk about surgery, who invented surgery?
It ain't Imhotep.
Well, brother, humble. Do you have?
He invented surgery if he was the first surgeon.
I know the first surgeon.
Well, do you have an African gravity formula from ancient Egypt? Do you have one to compare it against Einstein, brother?
We tripping, humble. I don't know about that.
Is there an equation? No, there's an equation.
I'm saying, well, not equating, but you know what I'm saying. Is there a history about in ancient Egypt about what gravity was and try to explain it? So I don't know that. What is that?
You can find it in the nature when you study them. Right? Don't we have who is it?
You making up stuff now, huh? You say you don't know.
Is nut not represent
no
the external cosmic forces of the galaxy?
No, that's wrong as hell.
She don't know about it. Because God is dirt.
So
that's egg hot personnel.
And so when we see them in these stories, man, y'all hear Reggie talk about it all the time. Why do y'all think Reggie just say, "Oh, well, I just look at the science when I talk about the nature"? I don't think they're little beings. I just look at the science.
I don't know. I don't know what Reggie. I don't know why.
Now you don't know what Reggie. Man, y'all terrible.
So can I speak? Because I be chilling.
Because we know they didn't separate the two.
Hey, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
Because I don't be interrupting y'all. Y'all
hey, homie, you like the song though? Like the song? Yeah. I mean. Go ahead, yo.
Y'all be talking about sometimes. That's what everybody. But what I've been hearing from the two of you young people that push this African science is there's like a spiritual aspect that y'all want to adhere to, and it's that part that you guys are fighting for. It's the cultural aspect, and that cultural aspect with many of those African indigenous tribes have a spiritual leaning, and that's the part that science separates. And it's at that point where it's no longer science. It's a cultural tradition that has some scientific element baked to it, something natural of the world. And that part, the spirituality, takes it away from science. So you can continue to call it African science, but it's not. So yes, we will all attest to the nilometers, the pyramids, all the construction of that's engineering, the bone, the Shango bone, the abacus, all those. That's early mathematics. We were all attest to
not a problem.
Right, we will all attest to that. But that is the beginning of this thing we call It's the foundation. The foundation. And there's a thing I think I've been missing the show. I think it's called the timeline of history or the outline of history. And this code following is transition. That's trying to get you to stay.
You summed it up perfectly, Fabio. You summed it up perfectly. That spirituality is where
where you get this code following from, huh?
It's a code following?
They agreeing with me, I say. They agreeing with me. Y'all the ones pseudo. Because engineering is science. What was the scientific method? Absolutely. So no. It is. Ain't no. Shut the hell up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sick of y'all, bro. You the pseudo. You the pseudo. You the pseudo.
Uncle said. Uncle said. Hey, this is the wild part. If Uncle said was looking at his phone, he would have seen that the homie had Googled it. If Uncle said was looking at the screen, he would have seen that the homie had Googled it. Uncle said, you let the bomb squad call you pseudo before you call them pseudo. Uncle said he beat you to the pseudo button. Look at this. He held his phone up because he already knew the answer to his question. To the answer of what he was talking about.
That's trying to get you to stay.
You summed it up perfectly, Fabio. It's a code following?
They agreeing with me, I say. Where you get this code following from, huh?
It's a code following?
They agreeing with me, I say. They agreeing with me. You.
See, this will be happening when you be going in away games. It'd be like 8 niggas on the panel. Nigga, it's you verse 6. That's how it be, gang, at them away games. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like you verse 6 at them away games.
Y'all the ones pseudo. Because engineering is science. What was the scientific method? Absolutely. So no. It is. Ain't no. Shut the hell up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sick of y'all, bro. You the pseudo. You the pseudo. You the pseudo. Y'all is the real pseudos, and that's crazy as hell to try to call you pseudo, man. You pseudo. We can't do it.
Nigga said, I'm sick of this, man.
Y'all need to look at set talks yesterday because y'all are academically unsound. Y'all sound like a bunch of corner boys trying to do this thing, and we can't do it. I'm refusing to have this ignorant conversation. Wait, science. You're talking about science and putting it back in the past as if these people were engaging in science. Armin Ramakanti is right. What we have is people engaging in understanding.
All right, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Because if you let a narrative go for so long and you don't speak about it, they're going to think that narrative is the truth. So, did ancient Egyptians know the word science? Were they saying the word science? No, that's not even the argument. It's not even an argument. The argument is, were the ancient Egyptians practicing science, what we call science? Not did the ancient Egyptians say science? Did they write science? Bro, that's not even an argument. It's not even an argument. The argument is, did the ancient Egyptians practice what we know as science? Did they practice what we know as astrology or astronomy? That's the argument. Not did the ancient Egyptians specifically write science? No, nigga, science is English. Like, what are we doing? We talking about the meaning of these words. But if you let a narrative go for so long, they'll beat up a straw man, and that goddamn straw man is the goddamn argument to them when you ain't even say this shit. So no, the ancient Egyptians never said the word science. It's the goofiest argument to try to beat up. No, they never said the word science. No, they never said the word telescope. No, they never said the word astrology or astronomy. No, they never said these words. But when we talk about the definition, stop fucking playing with us.
And naturally by engineering, right? Putting stuff on top of each other is engineering. Building a home.
That's not the definition of engineering. Stop making up definitions. That's stupid. And that's what y'all be trying to do. Make up definitions that act like you some type of authority. Nigga, that ain't the definition of no goddamn engineering, bro. Shut up. Loud as hell, wrong as hell. Strong and wrong as hell. That ain't the definition of engineering. You sound dumb as shit. You said engineering is just putting stuff on top of each other. So it's not just
everybody please. Hold on,
look at his retarded ass.
Everybody, hold on, everybody please. Hey, everybody got to stop. I'm not gonna yell and scream like no damn old man on here today. Hey, Uncle said it's on Demon Time. He called that nigga a carnivore.
I'm not I can't do this. Yeah, I just think one mic, right? I think we're talking past each other on this. Right? Let me say this and be clear.
Now let me say this. This is what they want y'all to think, gang. They want y'all to think when we bring up Nap the Plier, the pyramids, when we bring up all of this stuff, the mastabas, the Sphinx, when we bring up all of this stuff, they want you to think that our ancestors didn't know what they was doing. They was just freestyling, trying shit. They didn't know we had a medical papyri. They didn't know we had goddamn construction papyri. They didn't know we had the right way, the correct method. Shout out Uncle Reggie. They didn't know we had all of this shit. So when they say the ancient Egyptians didn't practice science or the ancient Egyptians didn't practice astronomy, they saying the ancient Egyptians never used those words. The ancient Egyptians never said SC. They never spelled it out. They never spoke English. That's not the argument, goddammit. Take your goggles off. Take your lab coat off. That's not the fucking argument. The argument is, was they practicing what we doing right now as science? Was they practicing what we doing right now as astronomy, astrology, and all of this stuff, star mapping, and all of these fly things? Let's stop. Let's attack the argument head on. Cause in a minute you niggas gonna say they goddamn in a minute you niggas gonna say all of this was a social construct. That's what you niggas about to say. That's what you niggas about to say. In a minute, all of this shit was a social motherfucking construct. Nah, attack the argument head on, nigga.
Right? You got a picture right here. It's called Not the Plot. I've been talking about this for 20 years. The detemporalize. That's a lot. You need it. Which is they built foundation. What you mean definition of astronomy? Give me a definition of astronomy. Of astrology. Astronomy.
All right, now it's about to get ugly, Unc. Unc, you about to get the belt. Uncle Bobby, this is what science and common sense don't mix. Sometimes you gotta take the information and then go fuck up. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me. I gotta put me on the big screen. Uncle Bobby, you about to get the belt. Sometimes you gotta study your science shit and then go to a party. Sometimes you gotta study your science shit and then go fuck a bitch. Sometimes you gotta study your science shit and then go make a play. You know what I'm saying? But if you just got this white man understanding on top of your head, then you can't use common sense with nothing. You can't even, it's like religion. You're not even gonna be able to give your people no credit. So let's check this out.
Give credit to those shoulders we stand on. In the conscious community, we spit those tomatoes at the people that build foundation for us. And then we misappropriate who's really giving the foundation. The pseudos never give you a foundation. Can you, what's the definition of astronomy? What do you mean definition of astronomy? Give me a definition of astronomy. Of astrology, I mean. Astronomy. No, I mean, just give it to me right quick. I don't want you to leave this page right here. That's why. Because it's literally you saying that because you saying.
All right, so y'all see what's going on. This shit is horrible. Like he asked, give me the definition of astronomy. Unc say, what you mean the definition of astronomy? This nigga Unc say, what you mean the definition of astronomy? Brother, I just asked the question. Give me the definition of astronomy. Unc was asking all these questions because he needed time to Google. You know what I'm saying? We about to see right now. Watch this. Look at what he doing with he's scrolling up his screen to find the definition. Look at this. This is brazy. Look at this. He said, I'm asking you the definition so you don't scroll up and leave this page and look for it. Give me it off the top of your head, brother.
I don't understand about science. People give credit. Scientists, Doctors give credit to those shoulders we stand on. In the conscious community, we spit and throw tomatoes at the people that build foundation for us. And then we misappropriate who's really giving the foundation. The pseudos never give you a foundation. Can you, what's the definition of astronomy? What do you mean the definition of astronomy? Give me a definition of astronomy. Of astrology, I mean. Astronomy. No, I mean, just give it to me right quick. I don't want you to leave this page right here. That's why. Because it's literally you saying that there's no astrology going on. You say astrology is not being done yet, and you saying astrology is just sitting on the head. Astronomy is basically following the stars and lining up with the stars, right? Right. How to make predictions. And you said that astronomy started with the Greeks, and astronomy stand on the shoulder of not the choir. That was the statement you made. I said real true astronomy, right?
Come on, Unc. You lying. We live, OG. We live. You said astronomy started with the Greeks. That's what you said, OG. That's what you said. But if we look at what you got on the screen right here, you're getting popped. Your source don't even agree with you. Then you know what Unc gonna do? He gonna blame the source. He gonna say the source is wrong. Hey, look. Hey, hold up. Hey, let me get a like. Hey. I need y'all to get the likes up. We gotta get the likes up. This is the breaking point in this live right here. This is the breaking point in this live right here. When we talk about source up or shut up, put your source where your mouth is. Check this out. He asked him, give me the definition of astronomy. Unc can't give him the definition. He starts scrolling, looking for it. And now it's about to get worse. Listen to this.
Astronomy. No, I mean, just give it to me right quick. I don't want you to leave this page right here. That's why. Because it's literally you saying that there's no astrology going on. You say astrology is not being done yet, and you saying astrology is just sitting on the head. Astronomy is basically following the stars and lining up with the stars, right? Right. How to make predictions. And you said that astronomy started with the Greeks, and astronomy stand on the shoulder of not the choir. That was the statement you made. I said real true astronomy, right? Is with the Greeks. That's an objective statement. Proto. No, it's not. Proto. You said real true. What real true by whose standard?
What does real true mean? What does real true? Hold up, let's keep going.
What I mean objective. Because astronomy is a mathematical field. It's actually dealing with mathematics and stuff. So not the part didn't have the mathematics. So what is the definition of astronomy? I'm going to ask again. I just told you what it was. It's the observation of the heavenly bodies aligning things. So what? So you're on the Not to Play a page right now, correct? Yes. Yeah. And what that say right there in our face? That say astronomical observation. Yeah, but it's a word now. So there's astronomy being done. Oh my God! No, and this is what I'm kind of saying, y'all.
On what we looking at, it's saying it's talking about Egypt astrology. Egypt astronomy. So I guess Unc tried to give the credit to Greeks when his source clearly say Egypt. But watch, he gonna say his source is wrong.
Y'all pick and choose with this shit. That's why y'all science don't get accepted. No, it don't need to be because the world this is a placeholder right here. They don't really need this, yo. They just trying to. So you tell.
Did y'all hear that? Listen to this.
Lining up with the stars, right? Right. How to make predictions. And you said that astronomy started with the Greeks, and astronomy stand on the shoulder of not the choir. That was the statement you made. I said real true astronomy, right? Is with the Greeks. That's an objective statement. Proto. No, it's not. Proto. You said real true. What real true by whose standard? That's what I mean objective. Because astronomy is a mathematical field. It's actually dealing with mathematics and stuff. So not the part didn't have the mathematics. So what is the definition of astronomy? I'm going to ask again. I just told you what it was. It's the observation of the heavenly bodies aligning things. So what? So you're on the Not to Play a page.
The heavenly bodies. Hold up. Bobby, you an atheist, huh? You an atheist, gang? What is we doing? What are you talking about heavenly bodies? That's in a scientific article saying heavenly bodies up? You made that up. Let's go.
Dealing with mathematics and stuff. So not the part didn't have the mathematics. So what is the definition of astronomy? I'm going to ask again. I just told you what it was. It's the observation of the heavenly bodies aligning things. So what? So you're on the Not to Play a page right now, correct? Yes. Yeah. And what that say right there in our face? That say astronomical observation. Yeah, but it's a word now. So there's astronomy being done. Oh my God! And this is what I'm talking.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this.
Play a page right now, correct? Yes. Yeah. And what that say right there in our face? That say astronomical observation. Yeah, but it's a word now. So there's astronomy being done. Oh my God! And this is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Like y'all pick and choose with this shit. That's why y'all science gonna get accepted. No, it don't need to be because the world. This is a placeholder right here. They don't really need this, yo. They just trying to.
Yo, is saying his source don't really mean astronomical observation. Is saying when these white people on Wikipedia giving the ancient Egyptians credit for practicing astronomy, is saying they don't really mean that, and this is not correct. This is just a placeholder.
And this is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Like y'all pick and choose with this shit. That's why y'all science gonna get accepted. No, it don't need to be because the world. This is a placeholder right here. They don't really need this, yo. They just trying to. So you telling me your sort? What the fuck?
Don't really mean it. Why?
Man, come on, that's some bullshit, man.
Hey, the homie said, "What the fuck, nigga? Is you dumb? You white?" Yo, this is embarrassing. This like top embarrassing moment. This nigga say his source don't mean nothing. Run that back. Hold up.
Field is actually dealing with mathematics and stuff. So not apply didn't have mathematics. So what is the definition of astronomy? I'm going to ask again. I just told you what it was. It's the observation of the heavenly bodies aligning things. So what? So you're on the not to play a page right now, correct? Yes. Yeah. And what that say right there in our face? That say astronomical observation. Yeah, but it's a word now. So there's astronomy being done. Oh my God! And this is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Like y'all pick and choose with this shit. That's why y'all science gonna get accepted. No, it don't need to be because the world. This is a placeholder right here. They don't really need this, yo. They just trying to. So you telling me your sort? What the fuck?
Don't really mean it. Why?
Man, come on. That's some bullshit,
Y'all
don't get what I'm saying? No, hold on. Relax. Y'all can catch it. Y'all gonna catch it. Watch this. I'm saying the truth. Those who really study astronomy know this is actually proto-astronomy. Those who just reading for the first time, you think they really talk about that? They say this is an astronomical observation, bro. But astronomy, which is a scientific endeavor, does not have an enough apply. No matter what y'all say, just because you read it.
Babylonians have astronomy.
No.
I see what we got with it, bro.
I see what we got.
They have proto-astronomy.
Yo, the Chaldeans learn
I see what we got with it, bro. I see what we got.
Greeks had astrology. Look, the Babylonians had proto-astronomy and astrology.
Oh, you turn, bro. Okay.
Proto.
That's crazy, bro. This thing, I ain't know we was here with it, bro.
Y'all don't get that? Wait.
I get what you're saying, bro.
Hey, now we in the part of the conversation. Hey guys, we in a part of the conversation where it's too far to go back. We in a part of the conversation where the young bloods smell blood. The young pit bulls smell blood. Brother, I say, I get what you saying, bro, but you a house nigga. Watch what he about to say. See, we at the part of the show where the brothers see Unc's train of thinking. They see that he's a little compromised by the white man's science, a little bit is gauging his opinions, and now they got to deal with him accordingly. Watch this. They about to say, yeah, I understand what you, I feel you, but you wild motherfucker. Watch this.
Oh, you turn, bro. Okay.
That's crazy, bro. This thing, I ain't know we was here with it, bro.
Y'all don't get that? Wait.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying, but you trying to act like they didn't have us. You trying to make a new definition according. And I don't. It's like a false superiority. I'm gonna put it out there. Y'all be drawing like this hierarchy based, like talking points, like you know. I'm sorry.
What I just said. When you got that white man, when you got that white man science on your cap, it's like religion. You can't even give your own people credit. You saying the Egyptians practice proto-astronomy. It's the same goddamn thing. What's the definition? The definitions match up. Okay, they're doing the same goddamn thing. So we gotta cut that all the way out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta cut that all the way out. Uncle Hercules, we're gonna get a live in tonight, Uncle Hercules. I gotta go in like 30 minutes. We'll get live in tonight, Uncle Hercules.
Sorry, bro. You like you said, I gotta be the nigga to call you on your bullshit. That's some bullshit. You just went.
Unc just went to a source and said that source don't matter. Check this out.
Wait. I get what you're saying, bro.
Now, see, Unc is trying to clean it up. He trying to clean it up. Like, no, I don't follow the white man. He trying to clean it up. But the young brothers, this is the part of the show where they realize that you got the white man thinking.
I see where we at with it, bro. I see where we at.
They had proto astronomy.
I see where we at with it, bro. I see where we at.
We had astrology. Look, the Babylonians had proto astronomy and astrology.
Oh, he turned, bro. Okay.
Proto.
That's crazy, bro. This thing, I ain't know we was here with it, bro.
You don't get that? Wait, hold on.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying, but you trying to act like.
Hey, watch this. He understand what you're saying. We all understand what you're saying, but you're taking up for the white man, not giving your own people no credit with this proto shit. So check this out.
Proto.
That's crazy, bro. This thing, I ain't know we was here with it, bro.
You don't get that? Wait, hold on.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying, but you trying to act like they didn't have this. You trying to make a new definition according. And I don't know. It's like a false superiority. I'm gonna put it out there. Y'all be drawing like this hierarchy based like talking points. Like you know, I'm sorry, bro. You like you said, I gotta be the nigga to call you on your bullshit. That's some bullshit. You just went to a source, and on your source, you while you're talking, you saying that the Bible ain't got no astronomy. Why I'm looking at stop. And this is the cult. Get your cult following ass on. I don't need you. Bro, don't need you to do this shit.
Hey, Sabio, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror, Sabio. Let me say this. I fuck with you, Sabio. But you gotta look at yourself in the mirror after this conversation, because you about to read a source that's gonna say the ancient Egyptians practiced a branch of astrology. And when you get through reading your source, you're gonna make it seem like the brothers was wrong and say, but it's a branch, it's a difference. That's not the argument. Like, bro, a old dog gonna get down and lay down, like Unc say, blind 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Sometimes you old niggas gotta get the belt.
We don't need you, bro. Let me have discourse with this man. I know this your God. I know you worship Unc, but let me have discourse real quick. Look him up. So I'm dealing with the man who was talking. He wasn't talking. This is why I said it's a cult following, bro. Because like, damn, I can't even come at you without dog jumping out his panties.
Hey, I got freeze. Y'all got freeze. Go ahead.
So I'm saying, you telling me that these people, it's coming out your mouth. I'm reading while you talking. You saying, they have to buy it, man. This is not astronomy, man. Astronomy is a creation of the Greeks. I'm paraphrasing at that point, and they stand on the shoulders of not to play. But I'm reading, I see astronomical observation, and I know that astrology is observation of course, that's the ology part, that's the suffix. Then whatever is in the front is the I know what astro is, dealing with the study of the stars. According to you say heavens, I would say stars, space, cosmos, whatever you want to do. And it says it right there that it's astronomy being done. While you're in the same breath saying it's not really, and then you say, no, that ain't what they mean. According to you say heavens, I would say stars, space, cosmos, whatever you want to do. And it says it right there that it's astronomy being done. While you're in the same breath saying it's not really, and then you say, no, that ain't what they mean. So throw your whole fucking source away since your source ain't reliable.
This supposed to be source up or shut up pseudo killers, man. Goddamn bomb squad turned you niggas into pseudos. This is embarrassing.
And you gotta come clean the source up. Get that shit out my face. Go get a better one.
I'm not asking cleaning the source up. And I'm saying they don't got time to explain all that to you. It's a basic Wikipedia entry. If you go into it's proto, bro.
That's the problem.
No, the problem is this. The problem. Let me give you a good analogy. The problem is I've been on the corner. Hold on, I've been on the corner making a lot of money. The young people come out there. I'm saying, yo, listen, this is how this gotta work. Now I know you think we leaving at 4 o'clock because we tired, but I'm saying the knockers come out at 4 o'clock, right? And they gonna announce themselves. And I already been talking to them. They say, I don't care what.
Is about to tell a street story that ain't got shit to do with the conversation. See, when you start beating these niggas' ass, they start talking about another topic, nigga. They go from left to right.
What y'all do? Just be gone by the time we get here. I'm saying, if we want you out blood, look, and then you'll say, you know what? He was right. That is proto-astronomy.
But check this out. The young homies, they already see the gimmick. I'm telling you, if you don't become Afrocentric, if you don't become Africa first in your thinking, I'm telling you, the youngsters, they gonna smell it on you. Once you start disrespecting Africa and say we didn't have this, it was proto. Nah, I'm telling you, OG, you gotta clean that up. You gotta become Afrocentric in your way of thinking.
It's like that. I'm saying you could beat the fuck up fucking with me with this goddamn astronomy in the start. You get beat up, and then you
Man, what the hell was that? You just gave us an ism.
Look, and then you say, you know what? He was right.
Tried to start preaching to the youngsters, and they was like, "Nigga, you ain't even on topic. What did you just try to do to us? Look at this."
And then
Man, what the hell was that? You just gave us an ism.
Look, and then you say, you know what? He was right. That is proto-astronomy. So jump out there if you want to. I'll blush with you on the topic.
You just gave us an ism, though. Why you just talk to us like?
I just want to hit y'all with, bro. You ain't got the topic. What's Ptolemy? He the first. Look, you want to hear something?
That was that Brooklyn Magic. Unc just told a life story in the middle of a heated argument.
Ptolemy, he take what the Babylonians with the Egyptians had, right? And he developed the scientific aspect of it, yo. He write 2 books. He write one on the scientific treatises of astronomy, right? And then he write a pseudo book like of astrology, because that's what everybody really wanted with the stars and all that bullshit. I'm telling you, bro, the first scientific thing, the Babylonians laid a foundation for it, yo. The Egyptians laid a foundation. And then they moved. That's what I'm saying, yo. Y'all want shit. You know what y'all got right now, yo? Y'all got religious minds, yo. So y'all tell
me, man, how you gonna accuse us of religious mind because your source was fucked up? That's crazy.
No, hear what I'm saying. Listen, y'all think that humans popped up out the Garden of Eden, don't y'all?
Oh, you out cold. Now why you gonna do it? Now why you gonna put us in that box?
Okay, so watch it.
See, they start throwing straw man arguments. Right now, Unc throwing shit at the wall because he know they ain't fall for the story time bait.
Since y'all don't agree humans popped up out of nowhere, then why the fuck do you think astronomy popped up out of nowhere? It's a progression to get to that point.
We never said that, bro. What the fuck? You the one? No. You're moving the goalposts from your original statement. Your original statement was that not the play was an astronomy. You misspoke or you're wrong. So you're wrong then.
No, you're wrong. So then,
he said it was proto.
So if not the plier is if shit don't
proto just mean old. It's still happening.
Now listen to what I'm saying.
You heard him? Y'all heard him? Y'all heard him? Y'all heard him? Proto just mean old. It's still happening. It's still the same shit. Proto just mean old. It's still the same shit. Europeans put their proto on it because they want to capitalize this word that we're using. Wake up, open your mind. Take the science goggles off.
If not the plier is where astronomy is, then where's the not the plier at? Because you ain't popping up out of nowhere with the shit. Now, see, now y'all popped up out of nowhere. See how y'all popped up out of nowhere?
People was obviously observing them before they got to moving stones around, my nigga. Stop playing crazy with us like we these crazy ass niggas that you used to dealing with. As a matter of fact, I knew you thought.
The youngsters say, stop playing crazy with us like we them conscious community niggas. We not them conscious community niggas. We ain't no black Hebrew Israelite nigga. We having a science conversation and you getting smacked around. Don't talk to us like we a Hebrew Israelite, nigga. All that story time shit, nigga, we is on your heels.
So you wrong then.
No, you wrong. So then
he said it was proto.
So if not the plier is if shit don't
proto just mean old. It's still happening.
Now listen to what I'm saying. If not the plier is where astronomy is, then where's the not the plier at? Because you ain't popping up out of nowhere with the shit. Now,
so in other words, you begging the question instead of dealing with the argument head on. Now we about to go somewhere else. But instead of us going somewhere else, the youngsters gonna have to let you know, hey brother, we having this conversation. Stop running from me.
See, now y'all popped up out of nowhere. See how y'all popped up out of nowhere?
People was obviously observing them before they got to moving stones around, my nigga. Stop playing crazy with us like we these crazy ass niggas that you used to dealing with. As a matter of fact, I knew you thought we was crazy as hell when you even showing us Naptiplier. Like, we don't know about Naptiplier, bro. We not no motherfucker. Like, no, we don't, bro. Who the fuck you think we is, bro? Like, I'm in this shit for real, bro. I'm in this shit deeper than you think I am, bro. Like, you be trying to give a lot of ism and a lot of shit. Like, bro, I'm in this shit for real. You talking about Naptiplier, my nigga? Like, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna slip talk. Come on, Sadie. Hold on. So I just asked you to go get a source. You talking right now? Go get a
Source on what?
Nigga, ask ChatGPT. That's what y'all use. Nigga,
No, a source on what though? What you want a source on?
Show me some pre-astronomy before not the fire. Don't get it.
That ain't even the argument. Like now you trying to run away again. You running. The argument was Noptoplaya astronomy or astrology. Now you talk you come on, bro. I hope they can see this with what's going on right now. But this is flim-flam.
Bro, I mean, can we use our common sense knowledge? The people didn't just wait.
Science is not common
For me, for you to even put a structure together like Noptoplaya, and for you to have them align with the star, you gotta already be observing the star before you move the stone, bro.
It ain't exactly lining up with no damn stars. You made that up.
Oh my God! Did I say it exactly lines up with anything?
Here's your astronomy magazines. You don't got it. I got it. You just
Because I don't got, and what that make you the boss shit? That make you hot shit?
Yeah, that make me that.
That don't make you hot shit at all, bro.
Man,
like that's crazy to me.
If I got the fastest car, nigga, I get the best looking girl, nigga. That's what it means. When it stopped meaning that y'all got all the bread, y'all in the car, and y'all niggas walking with a bike, I got you. I'm saying y'all niggas peddling right now on the bike. Y'all ain't gonna get the women, nigga. They gonna say,
gotta have a primary.
but I'm giving y'all the keys though. I'm saying, look, yo, y'all can drive the Benz here. Yo, I'm giving you the keys. You keep smacking them out my hand. You keep smacking them out my hand.
No, I don't got a problem with it, but I'm like, damn, bro, you hitting us with Noptoplaya like we rookies to this shit. Like, bro, we know about Noptoplaya too, bro. Like,
first of all, I'm not an expert. We all start out as rookies. I ain't call you rookie. But you make rookie mistakes. You're popping this shit up out of nowhere. It's a progression to get there. It's a rookie mistake. I'm just
wait, rookie mistake? I never said it popped out of nowhere.
Did you think because you reading the word?
Now Unc is fighting a straw man argument that the brothers didn't even make. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a dead narratives in the water. Now Unc is still trying to fight an argument that ain't got nothing to do with the topic.
Astronomy or astronaut? Did you actually think that's astronomy? You should know that there's a person called Ptolemy.
You saying it's proto? I don't have a problem with it being proto astronomy. You okay? And you refer to New Age astronomy. Since we want to put prefixes in front of shit. Now you're dealing with New Age astronomy. So that's proto astronomy.
So now every time these niggas come around with this new shit, say, hey, bro, you dealing with this new age white science, bro. Nah, we living with the African shit. You niggas got that new age shit. You niggas got that stepped on bullshit. We got this. We got the original. You niggas got this new age. Check out the logic right here. Check out this logic.
You actually think that's astronomy? You should know that there's a person called Ptolemy.
You saying it's proto? I don't have a problem with it being proto astronomy. You okay? And you refer to New Age astronomy. Since we want to put prefixes in front of shit. Now you're dealing with New Age astronomy. So that's proto astronomy. Like since we got to do chronology on astronomy, like astronomy really just ain't astronomy. Yeah, you got an older observance and you got the newer updated version, but it's still astronomy, bro. Y'all. So it's cool to talk that shit with science.
No, it's not.
You see how y'all can duck shit off and push it in pockets when y'all want to. But when I say African science, niggas got their pennies in a bunch. But now we can separate astronomy into many sectors.
Hey, this is the worst part. Hey, let me just say this. I never seen get done. Now look, hold on. Every time it was one show where it was Unc, Sekou, Jabari, and one more person. And they did them pretty bad about the ancient Egyptians being black. But I don't think I ever seen two brothers that nobody really know come out of nowhere and just embarrass Unc on the topic of science. I never seen this before. This is like we seen Jabari do this. Every time Unc go against Jabari, it's a sledgehammer against a marshmallow. Every time Unc go against really just Jabari. Only when Unc go, or Sekou. When Unc go against Jabari or Sekou, it's like a sledgehammer on a marshmallow. But Unc has a 90% catch rate. Unc has a 90% victory rate. You know what I'm saying? Just because Jabari and Sekou, that's the top of the top. When it comes to this black power shit, that's the top of the top. And Smash Rockwell. You know what I'm saying? Smash Rockwell. I never seen Unc go through this much ringing besides with Smash, Jabari, and Sekou. But these brothers came out of nowhere and they got Unc saying his source don't mean what it mean. They got Unc saying Google is just a placeholder. I mean, these words are just placeholder in his sources. He's saying Africans didn't do what they was actually doing because a European put a name to it first.
Astronomy. Since we want to, I never said it popped out of nowhere.
Did you think because you reading the word astronomy or astronaut, did you actually think that's astronomy? You should know that there's a person called Ptolemy.
You saying it's proto? I don't have a problem with it being proto astronomy. You okay? And you refer to New Age astronomy. Since we want to put prefixes in front of shit. Now you're dealing with New Age astronomy. So that's proto astronomy. Like since we got to do chronology on astronomy, like astronomy really just ain't astronomy. Yeah, you got an older observance and you got the newer updated version, but it's still astronomy, bro. Y'all. So it's cool to talk that shit with science.
No, it's not.
See how y'all can duck shit off and push it in pockets when y'all want to. But when I say African science, niggas got their pennies in a bunch. But now we can separate astronomy into many sectors, like proto astronomy and Greek astronomy and this astronomy here, and act as if they're different.
I'm saying the Greeks don't reach this without not applying. Because it don't
I
pop
agree.
up nowhere. Right, I'm saying y'all got shit popping up out of nowhere. That's religious thinking. It don't pop up.
Man, we ain't got nothing pop. That ain't what we saying, man. That ain't
Okay, so go get the source to say these niggas was born to roll.
What you're mistaken, hold on one second. What you're mistaken.
Y'all the ones making the mistake.
You're saying, hold on, brother. You're saying because hold on. You're saying because we see Stonehenge, they wasn't just tracking the stars before Stonehenge. Bro, we know cultures back in the day, back in history, who mapped the stars. The Chaldeans. Where did the Chaldeans get started?
It was proto-astronomy. It wasn't
It
astronomy.
was not proto-astronomy.
It was.
What are you talking about?
They had
How does
astrology.
astronomy mean observation of the stars?
Listen to me.
How
That's
does
it.
astronomy mean observation of the stars?
And proto mean what? And what do proto mean?
Listen to me.
So that's the first observation of the stars. Thank you.
No,
That's it.
I know. This is what I'm saying. The Babylonians always kept their goddamn astrology and astronomy mixed. They didn't know. So that's not.
This information.
No.
What you
They
mean,
actually thought the way let me tell you, they actually thought the way the stars aligned actually had some kind of power on the kings and shit. That's bullshit, nigga. That's
Bro, you're talking about observing and mapping the stars. Y'all keep talking all this spiritual work. We ain't talking that. We talking about.
You ain't talking what I'm talking then. I got the best car.
The stars.
I got the best car. I'm saying.
What was making you?
Y'all drive around the hoopty.
How we in the hoopty?
I mean, hey, look. Hey, we literally turning. At first, it was like unrecognizable. It was kind of like fly. The brother had to tell whatever argument you trying to beat up, we not making that argument. Unc says you niggas in the hoopty. The brother Asar says, how are you in the hoopty? So it goes from first it was fly, but now Unc, instead of Unc hitting the information, Unc is basically ad hominem. It turned into ad hominem category. This is possibly ad hominem category what Unc is doing. Instead of dealing with the information head on, Unc is telling jokes. Listen to this.
They got that astrology and astronomy mixed. They didn't know. So that's not
this information.
No.
What you mean,
they actually thought the way let me tell you, they actually thought the way the stars aligned actually had some kind of power on the kings and shit. That's bullshit, nigga. That's
Bro, you're talking about observing and mapping the stars. Y'all keep talking all this spiritual work. We ain't talking that. We talking about.
You ain't talking what I'm talking then. I got the best car. I got the best car. I'm saying.
What was making you?
Y'all drive around the hoopty.
Yo, the brother humble say, stop trying to throw arguments at us that we're not making. Stop straw manning us to death. We're not making those arguments. Unc say, I got the best car. You niggas got a hoopty. Man, what does that even mean? What is that? So watch the brother. Listen to this.
I got the best car. I'm saying.
What was making you?
Y'all drive around the hoopty.
How we in the hoopty? You in a make believe part because it's like because at this point you got like you making a make believe. Like for real, like you talking about is astronomy ain't astronomy because it's proto astronomy. Like what?
Look, yo, I pull up to the corner. I already paid the police off. Y'all niggas talking shit. Ain't paid the police off.
So if I'm in the first Cadillac, I ain't in the Cadillac. But that's hold on. Let me ask you that question. So if I'm in the proto Cadillac, the first Cadillac, I ain't in the lack.
If I'm in the proto CTS, it's still not a Cadillac. You see how the logic. Sometimes, man, you just gotta love your people, love where you come from, and understand that us as Black people, we have a very rich history and rich knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and rich accomplishments. And no matter what the white people try to throw in front of it, proto and all this other shit, we know what's going on.
Yeah, you in the Cadillac, yo, but then
I'm in a lag.
It ain't the first car. The first car is all the way back to the Model T, yo. That's my point.
But in the case of proto astronomy,
let me say,
I ain't because I'm the first nigga doing astronomy. I ain't doing astronomy. We ain't doing astronomy out here.
I want to make sure that you are announcing proto astronomy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you switch me there.
No, I'm utilizing your term the way that you like.
So you don't agree? You don't agree with proto astronomy?
I know it's a term, bro. I don't have a problem with it. Oh, wait. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with the term proto astronomy. I have a problem with you trying to make it seem as if proto astronomy and astronomy is two different motherfucking things.
Yeah, all right. Proto science ain't science. It's proto. It's pre. It's a pre.
All right, so now Sabio about to read the definition. Let's go agree with the young brothers. But instead of them saying, okay, young brothers, y'all right, they gonna find the discrepancies and say it's different. Of course it's different, goofy nigga. We was doing it 2,000 years before them. Goofy nigga. They wasn't even alive yet. Goofy nigga.
Science is too broad. Now we in a specific group of science. Now we in astrology and astronomy. So proto astronomy is just the first astronomy.
Hold on one second. Hold on. I'm gonna let you read that. So basically, do y'all agree with astrology? This gonna either kick you out the car completely, or you can get some keys. Do y'all agree with astrology? Is that real? Is that legitimate?
Astrology definition.
Astrology, nigga. With astrology, you know what astrology is. Like the
logic. Can't think off the top of his head. So I think Unc got Alzheimer's, and I smoke a lot of weed. So me and Unc got trouble. I can tell you what that means, but me and Unc got trouble remembering shit. So he can't remember no definition. So the brother about to ask him for another definition that Unc can't look up because it's real quick. Then Unc go say, nigga, what's the definition?
Astronomy, it's just the first astronomy.
Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm gonna let you read that. So basically, do y'all agree with astrology? This gonna either kick you out the car completely, or you can get some keys. Do y'all agree with astrology? Is that real? Is that legitimate?
Astrology definition.
Astrology, nigga. With astrology, you know what astrology is. Like the
logic being the study of, right? Logic being the study of.
See?
We 7 seconds after he asked for the definition. Unc can't give him the definition. It's impossible.
See, give me them keys. I'm giving my damn keys back. Get on your 10 speed. Back on your 10 speed. I want you, bro. Don't be looking at this. No, look it up.
You talk about zodiac signs?
Yeah, and then there is astrology. Yeah, do you agree with that or not?
No.
Why not?
Are you talking about
Yeah, look. Unc tried to catch them niggas in the trick bag. Asked them did they agree with astronomy. And the nigga said, nah, we won't agree with that pseudo shit. Unc go ask him why. Like, mind you, we off topic, but you trying to catch a pseudo, it goes wrong. And now you asking a nigga that's don't agree with some pseudo shit why he don't agree with some. Man, hey, shout out to the bomb squad, man. You niggas scalped Unc.
You talk about zodiac signs?
Yeah, and then there is astrology. Yeah, do you agree with that or not?
No.
Why not?
Are you talking about
I told you that was pseudo hotel. Huh?
Are you speaking in terms of scientific?
What?
I'm gonna read the definition.
You ain't talking about those kinds of
No. Yeah. Give us a definition. We want the reason I asked for a clear definition because niggas change definitions. Hold on, wait. The reason why I asked for the definition because I can read some shit on the nigga source and then the nigga tell me like that ain't what they meant. So I just got to make sure that niggas is saying what they mean and meaning what they say. I need definitions now.
Y'all tripping, yo.
Astrology. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the definition real quick. Astrology.
Yeah, chill out. I've been waiting to read this for a second. Chill out. So I asked, is proto-astronomy astronomy? And this is how they define them and separate them. I'm going to read what it says. Yes, proto-astronomy, often referred to as archaeo-astronomy, the word I asked you to look up that was mentioned in the article you was reading up, or prehistoric astronomy is considered a branch or early form of astronomy. But
all right, so as you can see how deceptive Sabio and these niggas is. Instead of saying yes, the young brothers was right, proto-astronomy, proto-astrology, the ancient Egyptians was practicing proto-astronomy, proto-astrology. Instead of Sabio saying yes, the source agree with these brothers, he gonna try to point out the differences. The damn differences. Like, that ain't even what we talking about, gang. Just say, okay, you and Cedric was wrong. The pseudo killers was wrong. Next topic. Instead of saying that, you about to go on the big ass, you about to read the rest of this 5-page article that's gonna point out the differences that we don't give a damn about. So we're gonna get past all this bullshit you talking about, because we already heard it. Just say it agree with us.
I need to slow down and actually read some shit.
Yeah, you ran about being in the cult of ain't no damn.
No, he just proved our point. Did he realize what he read?
Yeah, he realized what he read.
Proto-astronomy is astronomy. I'm glad we agree now.
It said distinct. It said distinct.
Yes, there distinctions. Are there slight distinctions? Of course, we're talking about something proto versus something modern. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. We got to stop it. We got to stop playing crazy. My only contention with the brother was he said astronomy. He said Matthew was not astronomy. That was his original statement. Pseudoism. And that was pseudo.
That's all. Quick. They getting there. They working on it.
You said it wasn't.
So y'all don't fuck with Neil deGrasse and all that. Y'all don't got starry night. Y'all don't got astrophysics. Y'all ain't reading none of that, y'all.
So here go he about to get off topic again, man. But we done, man. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. We seen that's an L for the pseudo killers. I never seen look that bad, man. It looked like a drag out match, man. You let them young niggas come and turn y'all into pseudo killers, man. That's just what it looked like. You let them come in and turn y'all into pseudos. My bad, pseudos. In other words, Bomb Squad is taking over. Hey, man, they popped the pseudo killers top, man. They popped the pseudo killers top. Uncle said I'll make a apology video saying, yeah, I apologize. Those brothers was turned up. All right, ATL boy says Unc's new religion is being anti-Afrocentric. The question is, who controls science, who dominate African studies, etc. Most sources of white scholarly work, them Western scholars dominated. That's a fact. That's a fact. Right. Is that the one I was on? Yeah, that's the one you was on, Uncle Hercules. You kind of came up and they was already sleepy and beat up. You came on and got them out the way. All right. I say don't play. That's a fact. Most of these old heads were taught with a European education. Black man with European educational degrees. Easy Band say, I destroyed Uncle said on this topic. Now he's sick because I said he stands on the white man's scientific method. Uncle sick. He can't say Christians are following the white man religion no more without admitting he's following European method. Uncle Bobby, that was hard. That's all Unc does, make straw man arguments when he's been destroyed. Next thing you know, he gonna say, nigga, proto is a what he say, what they say, racist, a social construct. Nigga, proto is a social construct. That's the next thing Unc go say, nigga. Ancient Egyptians is a proto construct, nigga. They wasn't really here, nigga. Ancient Egyptians was a proto construct. They wasn't really here, nigga. Figment of our imagination. That's the next thing OG gonna say. Bro, watch the debate Unc had with me on this topic. I started the whole debate and destroyed Unc. I told Unc And I told Unc animals don't do science like humans are able to. Unc said bees do science. Now he's saying humans, ancient Egyptians weren't doing science. Nigga, you said ancient Egyptians weren't doing science, but bees was doing science? That is wild. That is wild. All right, let's keep going. Shout out Aunt Mika. Shout out Aunt Mika in the building. Shout out Aunt Mika in the building. Nigga, your comments separated humans from animals too. Y'all going in the chat. Hey man, we about to get up out of here, man. I gotta go handle some big business. Like, share, and subscribe to the show. Replay gang. If you is replay gang, if you at work, if you just catching the last tail end, rewind that motherfucker back. Hit that hype button. Hit that like button. Share and subscribe button. Uncle JJ came in here with ham. Uncle Sarnetta says he got sore throat, so he couldn't come in here and cuss JJ out. But Uncle JJ and Sarnetta is debating, is the serpent in the garden Jesus? Is the serpent in the garden Jesus? They're gonna be debating that. So y'all be on the lookout for that debate. Mandika Malley versus Sarnetta. JJ came on here and did his thing. If y'all just tuning in, run this joint back, you're gonna be laughing. Uncle JJ tried to pronounce a 4 or 5 syllable word, and it went horrible. It went horribly wrong. So you're gonna get your laughs in. Like, share, and subscribe. We learn every day. Powerful bills only. We is at. I need my outro music.